What's up, boys? First of all, I just want to apologize for the late start. Um, Very, very sorry. Dude, you ever like you ever like know that you fucked up with something, like know that you're about to get it. I'm talking like, from a significant other. Like it's coming, dude. You know you're about to get chewed out. But it's like, why do you have to do it right fucking now? It's like, you're right, dude. Everything you're saying is right. Like, I have this coming. I totally deserve this. But, like, you're doing it. It's like the worst possible fucking time. Like, I just do not like. So, that's what just happened. So, I truly apologize. But here we are. What is going on, man? This is just my 2 cents. I hope y'all are having a good day, afternoon, evening, morning, yesterday, tomorrow, whatever the fuck. Wherever the fuck you are, I hope it's good and all going good. I'm doing pretty good. This stream will be reacting to the UFC Vegas 47 weigh-ins. I'm actually going to watch the weigh-ins. They do have a couple of videos uploaded. I was halfway considering just like putting the weigh-ins up and just like showing the videos and then taking the stream down later. I've never really done one of those before. I always usually leave my streams up so people can see them. But I was halfway considering doing that. I was thinking about putting a poll in the chat, maybe, but I don't know, dude. But yeah, dude, it's Friday. The weigh-ins have just concluded not too long ago. But yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for today. I might go for a little bit. We'll just see. We'll just see. Artem in the chat. What's up, Artem? No, Alan, homie Noah. What's up, boys? How the fuck are y'all doing, man? Man, dude, a lot of shit went on this week. A lot of shit went on this week. I don't like to do a whole lot of gossiping on my channel if I can help it, and I'm not going to change that now. But I mean, y'all know what happened, man. It's been a crazy week in the community. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas, man. I'm looking forward to the Mecca. That's starting at UFC 271. We can talk a little bit about the Mecca if you want, boys, a little bit later on in the stream. And because I don't really know what's going to happen with the teams and stuff. But we can talk a little bit about just like how we're feeling about the team so far in general and like the game in general. And, who we think is, going to be favored to win, who's going to shit the bed, kind of stuff like that if you want. But first part of the stream, I'm actually going to go back and watch one of these weigh-in videos. I did see most of the weigh-ins, except for the last fighter I saw weigh in was Castaneda. And I think there was someone else still to go. Hermanson. I didn't see Hermanson because the MMA Junkie stream froze and crashed or something. But he did make weight, so I do want to go watch the weigh-in video. I'm gonna watch the stare down video, and then I'm gonna give y'all my picks, and then we can talk Mecca and bullshit. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today, but yeah, I just thought I'd get on for an hour, 2, 3, 4, probably not longer than that, but we'll see how it goes, man. Just settle into this thing, give it a few minutes, see if we can get some heads up in here. I did tweet this thing out, so if you boys wouldn't mind retweeting it, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, man, I hope y'all doing good. What's up, Mac? Said, I think Hermanson can win this fight. His striking has looked more refined as of late. He hasn't been scared to strike. You know what? That's a good point, man. Hermanson's a wonky striker, dude. Like, he's not textbook at all. Like, he doesn't throw a textbook 1-2, cross left hook. He doesn't. He's very wonky, but he's not a. I hear a lot of people saying like he's striking his ass, dude. Like he's not a terrible striker. Like he's definitely not a striker first, but I would say it's serviceable. And yeah, I think it has looked a little bit better. Like it's good enough to disguise his takedowns or to make it difficult to defend his takedowns. I'll say that. Hermanson likes to get in on those body locks too, man. He's like a Greco-Roman. He has a Greco-Roman wrestling background. That's upper body, all torso. But yeah, we'll talk about that Strickland Hermanson fight for sure. I'm gonna watch this weigh-in video now, man. Should I watch the Mac Life video or should I watch who has the weigh-in videos up? The UFC usually has one, but I feel like theirs comes out later than I feel like other people have their shit up before the UFC has their official videos up. UFC, dude, I'm still stuffy, dude. I was waiting to get sick, man. I thought I was gonna get I thought I had Omicron, but I haven't gotten sick, dude. I just I think I have a sinus infection or something, man. Like, I'm really stuffy. Like, allergies are really bad. Like, not much has bloomed, so I don't think it's seasonal allergies, but who the fuck knows, man. Moise said, a child is born. God, Moise, you have been on this fucking song for 6 years. A child is born with a heart of gold. Way of the world makes his heart so cold. What's up, Big Moise? What's up, Russian bot about to get blocked in this myth? Block user for sure. What's going on, boys? I hope y'all are having a good day. Moise, it's the evening for you, Bubba. I reckon. I know this. This fucking sour tangy has got my head right, dude. It's got my head going ping, 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 like bouncing around in a bunch of different directions. But I like it. I like that, eh? I like that. All right. Time to find this fucking weigh-in video, dude. UFC Vegas weigh-ins. Now. Nah, man, I'm not going to show it. I do like keeping these up for the record. So I can either flex about them or people can... I don't want to ever be accused of ducking the smoke or the crow or a bad pick because I just don't do that. All right. Mac Life has a video. MMA Weekly has a video. Of course, the UFC doesn't have a fuck. All right, we're watching Mac Life. Fuck it. Watching the Mac Life. UFC Vegas 47, Jack Hermanson versus Sean Strickland. Official weigh-ins. Excuse me. Juicy J on the scales. Juicy J looks sucked up, man. I will say that. Like, he looked rough in the face. But I feel like, if I remember correctly, he kind of looks like that a bit. He's a big 45er. So really the tale of the weigh-ins was Ocho, man. Steven Peterson. I'll give you my thoughts on that fight here in a second, but yeah. Peterson missed weight bad again, dude. Like, I don't know what you do with him, man. I really don't know just yet. But yeah, he didn't look good. Trayshawn Gore looked physically, but he I don't know, man. He's something about it was weird. Like, he seemed nervous or out of sorts or something. But yeah, as far as I remember, Peterson was the only one that missed weight. But yeah, he looked good physically, man. Like, Trayshawn Gore is definitely a specimen. Gives a big let's go. Yeah, maybe I'm making too much of that. He looked fine. Battle looked in good shape, dude. Brian Battle looked in good shape. Looked in a little bit better shape than, he looked a little less soft than the last time I saw him. But that's going to be a good fight, dude. This is the true tough finale. I'm looking forward to that. Here's Alvey. Alvey was one of the last dudes to weigh in. I do remember that. But, I mean, Alvey's never going to miss weight. At least I don't remember him having a weight issue. Smiling Sam Alvey. Brendan, the smartest fighter in the UFC, Allen. What the fuck is he doing, dude? Covering his mouth and doing that little like fake gun shit. That shit just looks so corny, dude. Shavkat looked a little sucked up too, man. If I'm being perfectly, I'm just reacting to how they look physically. Hair shredded. It's another specimen. It's gonna be a good fight, man. Puna looked good, man. Puna looked good. I feel like I've seen Puna look softer before. I feel like Puna looked ready to go. He looks like a 1930s bodybuilder. Like he does that pose, man. He does that lat pose. He has like superhuman lats, dude. His lats have abs. Like that's fucked up. That's weird, man. That's like an alien frame. Puna has an alien frame. Nico Price has an alien frame. They're a different variety of they're different species of aliens, but they both have alien frames. There's some fighters that look weird like that. Nick Maximov has a Ninja Turtle frame. He's like Usman, man. He has that fucking Ninja Turtle back. Jack Hermanson. Jack looks good, man. He looks in good shape. I have the volume off, so I can't see what the exact weights are. I think Hermanson was 185 and a half, if I remember correctly. Psycho Boy. Saying something cringy, I'm sure. It's weird with some fighters, they're so adamant about the mask, but then like the main event guys are just like, they just let them do whatever the fuck they want. Strickland, good shape. Strickland's always, looks like he's in good shape. There we go. Yeah, Connor, fuck off. All right. So that is the weigh-ins. I need to find the stare down video now. Russian bot in my fucking chat. Juicy J looks ass. Fragile as always. Oh, Corny definitely sells around this motherfucker. Allen looked like Curtis sent him into a rut. Man. All right, I'm going to watch these stare downs, and then we're just going to get into these fights, boys. I've been thinking about these fights. I've been talking a lot about it in the chats, and did a tape study with Jack. Was talking about it in there with a few of those guys, but I'm ready to get into this shit, man. I'm going to make my official picks, and I will put them up on Twitter as soon as this stream concludes, and I've got to get back on track this week, dude. I've had a rough start to 2022, and I got to bounce back this week. So, yeah. UFC Vegas 47 stare downs. If I can't find just a clip video, I'll just go back to the MMA Junkie stream. Go to the MMA stare downs. Why does it have a fucking suggestion for the start time? Here we go. All right, I'm watching MMA Weeklies. Shout out to MMA Weekly. Yeah, sorry for anybody watching this if I sound weird. I'm really fucking, my allergies are fucking killing me. All right, Bondar and Gordon, about the same size. Nice intense stare down. Just nice and intense, eyes locked. No handshake. Still staring at each other, man. I like it, dude. That's going to crack shit off early for sure. It will be on and popping. Excuse me, Phil Rowe and Witt. Phil Rowe's a good bit taller. You know, Phil Rowe is known as this lanky, skinny dude, but he's, you know, Witt's not that much thicker than him, in all honesty. He's a little bit thicker, but not as much as I thought he would be. Like, I thought he would just look like a bag of bones next to him, but nah, he's, yeah. All right, Marquez and Almeida. Marquez putting the fists up. Almeida, nice and respectful. Hands in front. Respectful handshake. That's two Brazilians. You know how they do. They don't like fighting each other. It's, you know, it's just business. And there are some rivalries, but most of the time, it's my federal contra, man. All right, Davis and Stoliarenko. Stoliarenko isn't really that much bigger. She's a little bit taller. Yeah. Nice and respectful. Smiling Alexis Davis as usual. Sean Shelby there, like a fucking nerd. No, it's fine. All right, here we go. My good God, Chidi's bigger. Nah, Marc Andre is thicker, but yeah, Chidi's a bit taller. I knew he'd be a bit taller. It's gonna be a good fight, man. It's gonna be a good fight. They're gonna be kung fu fighting. All right, here, Trezano, mulletless Mike Trezano in that fucking cringy ass American flag hat, and Hakeem Dawodu, the Canadian. Nice intense stare down, handshake. Why don't they let them walk off whatever way they fucking want to, man? The other fighters are going to be waiting regardless. They're going to wait until the other guys get off regardless. So why does it fucking matter, man? Castaneda looks sucked up. He definitely did. Castaneda with the hands up. Johns with the hands down. Johns looks nice and calm. Castaneda looks intense. Nice handshake. Respectful. Ocho. Stephen Bum Ocho Peterson. Erosa. Peterson was the first one to mouth off. Man, you're a fucking bum, Peterson. You're a fucking jobber. Erosa didn't even say anything to him. He just started mouthing off. He wasn't even really like smirking at him. Juicy J was just like up there, just like Gore in battle. Gore mouthing off. Battle with his hands up, hands at his hips. Yeah, he mouthed that. Nah, yeah, fuck that shit. You're gonna mouth off and then fucking put your hand out for a handshake. But I was like, nah, dude. I like that style, dude. I like that style. Now that's because Gore tried to fucking manipulate him there. He tried to psychologically manipulate him, like, yeah, I'm gonna intimidate you, but nah, I'm gonna shake your hand. Nah, motherfucker. I like that. Brendan Allen with his little smirk, Alvy with a cheesy grin. Alvy saying, thank you for accepting this fight with me, brother. Brother in Christ. All right. Here we go. Carlson, man, this is gonna be a cracker. Carlson Harris and Shavkat. Yes, dude. Yeah, I'm pausing this. This is so fucking dope. So Harris with the he's got like this camo 5950 hat and his Guyana flag, and of course Shavkat has the fucking the Kazakhstan, or is it Kazakhstan? I think he's Kazakh. Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan hat, and it's a fucking wolf pelt hat, dude. This is man, this is gonna be a great fight. This is like a video game fight, dude. This is like a fucking like a movie fight. Like a martial arts movie fight. Like The Quest or some shit, you know? Oh, dude, that fight is gonna be dope, dude. I can't wait for that one. War Alvey says, Artem. Like an Alvey, huh? You gonna get greasy with it, Artem? I like it. Here we go. Puna and Maximov. Maximov's a pretty big dude, man. This is gonna be a good fight too, man. I'm looking forward to that one. Co-main, if I'm not mistaken. Strickland, shut the fuck up and just get in line. You know where the fuck you're right here. Am I going right here? Shut the fuck up, dude. God, he's annoying. He's fucking corny, dude. Strickland is so cringy, man. Manson is fucking crazy, too. It's a good fight, though. It's a good fight. All righty. Let's get to these fight picks, man. Let's get to these picks. I'm gonna break these down. Shout out to my dude Mo MMA. Shout out to Mo, man. He has a couple new channels, Mo MMA and House of Mo. So I think if I'm not mistaken, he's transitioning to those two channels from the other one. And yeah, man, he had a good stream last night. It was a nice like deep dive, looking at tape, talking about picks and bets and stuff like that. It's a good stream, man. So I'm going to take a page out of that book. This is going to be a decently long stream. I'm not going to rush through these necessarily. I do want to give you I've had a good amount of time to think about these fights, and I have made my picks. They've been locked in for a couple days. I've been kind of fine-tuning the methods and stuff for Tapology, but I've had my picks locked in for a good couple days. So let's get into them. I didn't have banners ready for ahead of the time for the stream because I was lacking in my preparation. But let me just make them real quick because I'm not in any rush, man. The fight card, do it in order. I think Bondar and Gordon is the first fight. Create banner. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I hope y'all having a good day. Hope y'all ready for these fights. Got your plays and stuff. And best of luck to you, man. Hope everybody cashes their fucking ass off, man. UFC schedule. Yeah, it's Gordon and Bondar. Sorry, boys. I just want to make a little scrolling banner here, just to have a little something to look at. I know my the production value is fucking nil on this channel, but at least I can have a couple banners. UFC Vegas 47. There go that ticker. All right. First fight is Malcolm Gordon versus Dennis Bondar. The pick for me, I made this pick when I saw this fight. I immediately knew who I was picking, and instinctively, it was Dennis Bondar by knockout, and I see no reason to deviate from that. Malcolm Gordon is a good fighter. He's a really good wrestler, but he's fucking chinny, man. And I think that Bondar, he throws a lot of like looping punches and stuff, but I think that he will clip Malcolm Gordon because the thing about Bondar is he's a good grappler. So I think that he will either be able to keep it on the feet or get it to the ground himself. And when shout out to Mo, man. Mo, when he did the deep dive, he brought up something that, like, as he was going through the tape, that I think could be a possible scenario in this fight, and that's the fact that Bondar, like, when he gets on top, dude, he doesn't fuck around when he gets it. Like, if he gets the takedown, he immediately either starts smashing his opponent with elbows, and he has nasty elbows from the top position. That, or he's looking for the arm triangle. Like, he's immediately moving to or immediately looking to finish the fight. So I could either see Bondar like clipping him on the feet and knocking him out, or maybe taking Gordon down and smish this. So that's what I'm thinking, man. It's going to be Dennis Bondar by knockout. I don't quite know. I'll probably make my Tapology methods and all that. I'll probably make that tonight. But yeah, it's definitely going to be Bondar by knockout. I don't know what, like, I'm really thinking it's going to be the first round, dude. I think he's going to kind of make short work of him. I could be wrong. It could be like, you know, riding off Gordon, but like Bondar is just more about it than Francisco Figueiredo to me, man. He's just like more about that business. I don't think he's going to fuck around with Gordon. I think he knows Gordon has a suspect chin. I think he's going to fucking get brutal on him and knock him out. So yeah, I got Bondar by knockout. Banjo, what it be? What's up, man? How are you? You excited, dude? You got your plays locked in? Yeah, man. I'm liking Bondar by knockout there, though. Noah says Puna, Rowe, Gore, all by KO, dude. That's tight, man. Fuck yeah. I'm with you on all but one of those. Find out which one shortly. Says I'm good, excited, locking things up. Fuck yeah. Same here, dude. Dude. I'm fucking pissed, man. I wanted to sign up for DraftKings so goddamn bad because I had heard that Maryland had legalized sports betting, but what they did not do was legalize mobile sports betting. So what you have to do if you want to bet on the UFC in Maryland, or if you want to bet on sports in Maryland, is you either have to go to a casino or you have to use one of the greasy offshore sites. And dude, I just ran into so many problems when I was trying to do those that I'm only really going to fuck with DraftKings. I decided like, there is a casino like not far from here that I could potentially go to. It's still like a 30-minute drive though. So I don't know, man. Like, it's just, cause I do, man. I've been wanting to fucking like make a few fucking plays here, but the thing with Maryland is it's not going to be mobile until like the end of 20. They're not even, I don't think they're even going to vote on until like the end of 2022, which sucks, man, because that's what I want to do. I wanted to fucking do DraftKings because that fucking on your phone, that website is so fucking easy to use. And it's so user friendly. You can just put the parlays together really quickly. They give you a lot of props, and it's just like it is just like UFC and user friendly. So like that's what I wanted to use, but I can only do the fucking daily fantasy bullshit. So yeah, I was kind of pissed about that, man. But that's really neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm definitely locking in my like methods and shit. But I'm a little bummed out about that, dude, because I was looking forward to maybe trying to see if I could get a little action in on this card and 271, because I do think there's some good underdog plays here and some good props and shit. But it is what it is, man. All right, that's that fight, man. Like, I just don't. I think Bondar is a better grappler. I don't see Gordon out grappling him. Like, Bondar is good in scrambles and he's strong, and when he gets on top, dude, he is a motherfucker. So yeah, give me Bondar by stoppage, early stoppage. This fight, man, this next fight, there's been a lot of talk about this fight, dude. I see a lot of people going with the underdog here. But let me put it up. Six people in the building, man. That's what's up, man. I hope you are doing good. That's tight, though, man. Hope y'all are stoked for this card. I know I am, man. It's just like we have a break, then we get what, like 2 weeks of fights, or just 1 week of fight, and it's like another break. All right. Fucking whatever, dude. All right, here we go. Okay. Witt and Rowe, man. See a lot of people on Witt. I see a lot of people on Jason Witt, man. I think if you're on Jason Witt, it's because you're thinking that he will like wrestle Philip Rowe. I don't hate that, I guess, because Rowe can get taken down. Like, he doesn't have the best takedown defense. But what I do like about Philip Rowe, and again, shout out to Mo, man, because this came to light as he was doing tape study. And it just made me even more confident with my pick. I'm picking Philip Rowe. I'm not really going to bury the leads on these. I'm picking Philip Rowe. And why I'm picking Philip Rowe is I think that he does get taken down, but he's very active. Like, as soon as his butt hits the mat, he's looking to either get back up or scramble. And he does have good jiu-jitsu, man. He does have good jiu-jitsu. He does look for submissions and sweeps and stuff. So even if he doesn't get the submission, he can use that to get back to his feet. I definitely like his scrambling. I like his get-ups. I saw a lot of people concerned about Rowe and the weight cut, because the rumor around the rumor mill, around the campfire mill, was that he had a bad weight cut. He did look sucked up, not even gonna lie, but he's a big dude, man. Like, he didn't look as bad as I thought he was gonna look. Like, he didn't look as like weak and feeble from the cut as I thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked all right. He looked all right. So I'm going to go with Phil. I'm going to stick with Philip Rowe. Man, I think he's just going to do what Sato and Simmelsberger did. Like, Rowe's got crispy striking, man. He's got a nice, crisp 1-2. I think that's all it's going to take, honestly. Like, it might not be the first one, but Witt, dude, when he gets cracked clean, he goes down bad, man. Like, I know Barberina's a good striker. Barberina had an incredible performance against Vicente Luque, but Barberina is not just like a one-hitter quitter, dude. He's an accumulation guy. He's a tough, in-your-face, like, doesn't stop and just keeps piling it on. He's not a one-hitter quitter. Rowe has some decent, like, power. Like, I'm not saying he's like Derek Lewis or anything, but he's got some good pop in his punches, man. With that reach advantage, I think Witt's just going to get lined up for one, and I think he's going to knock him out. So I'm going to say Philip Rowe by knockout. I'm probably just going to say first round. Might be second round. I've seen some people on the Philip Rowe by late stoppage, like maybe Witt dives in, like panic, like literally like a diving board, just like ankle dives for Rowe, gets him to the ground in the first round, survives, and then gets chinned in the second, perhaps. But I'm going to say he gets it done early. Like, people, I've never liked the picking someone because of the weight cut thing. Like, sometimes that bites me in the ass, but just I've seen it not end up being a factor. Like, in a fight like this, I don't think it's going to make a difference, because I don't think Witt, skill wise, like, I just think Barberina is kind of a shell of himself. That was my take on that fight. Like, yeah, I think Barberina's taking a lot of damage, man. I just don't think he's like the same dude. But we'll see. I like Rowe here. He's bigger, better striker, longer striker, knows how to use his length, man. And yeah, I think he's gonna knock him out. I got Rowe by knockout. Should give the daily fantasy a try. Maybe I should, dude. Maybe I should. Rumor mill, aka randoms pretending to be insiders, dude. I know, man. That shit, like, come on, dude. Yes, you can't believe everything you hear from, corporate media, and of course. But you can't believe everything you hear from just some fucking dudes on the internet either, man. You have to find the happy medium, and that's where the truth lies. Yeah. I thought Rowe looked all right. I didn't think he didn't look like fucking Steven Peterson, I can tell you that. He didn't look as bad as like a couple fighters. Smiling, did a little pose, like, I think he's straight, man. I think he's going to fucking... Witt is so chinny, man. He's so chinny. I think he's going to get smoked. When he goes down bad, too. I don't think it's going to be one of those situations where, like, he drops him and, like, he gasses out, like, trying to finish Witt. Like, nah, man. Like, yeah, that kind of happened a little bit with Sato, but when Simmelsberger cracked him, like, he went down bad. Like, straight back of the head, bouncing off the canvas. He was just one. I mean, I think that's kind of what's going to happen with Rowe. I don't think it's going to be the first one. Like, I think he's going to get knocked out about like 4 minutes into the first round. That's what I'm going to say. All right. Next fight. This has been another one, man. This has been another one people were talking about a whole lot. Like, I've seen, there's just some fights that, like, all the storylines are around. Even not the, like, mainstream. I'm talking about, like, within the community that, like, there's, like, Witt Rowe, this next fight here, Chidi, Marc-Andre, a lot of people talking about Johns and Castaneda, a lot of people talking about Harris, Rachmanov, of course. I mean, this card, like, for a fight night card, there's actually some decent fucking storylines and pretty damn good fights. Like, the main card is actually kind of dank, dude. It's pretty fucking good. And Prelims ain't bad either, dude. Like I've seen some like main card fight night cards look worse than these prelims. Do y'all feel? All right. Next fight. Yeah, Ja, definitely feel. Make sure I get the spelling on this right. Make sure I get the damn Portuguese spelling right. Alrighty. This has been one that a lot of people have been talking about, dude. Hyleton, Jailton, whatever, Almeida. A lot of hype. I think for the most part it's warranted. But he's fighting Danilo Marquez, and Danilo Marquez is another. I'm gonna go ahead and say he's a pretty good grappler. I'm not gonna like say he's elite, but he's a pretty damn good grappler. And he has a little more experience in the UFC than Almeida. Because Almeida has none. He has the one Contender Series fight, but Marquez has 3 UFC fights. So the thing about Marquez, like, let's talk about Almeida first. Jailton Almeida, I mean, you look at him, he is probably the most ripped dude on the card. Like, he's a fucking beast. Physically. He's fucking strong, too. Like, that dude, Nasruddinov, like, that guy's a pretty decent grappler in his own right. And he just fucking just did what he wanted to with him. Like, the guy would like stuff a takedown, and then Almeida would just be like, no, and he just fucking like he just find another way to get him to the mat. And like, I don't know, man. Like, I see some people on Marquez, and I don't hate it because Almeida is untested at the UFC. The UFC jitters are real. Like, it's not like it's going to happen for everybody, but it is a real thing that we've definitely seen happen before. I could see it happening to Almeida. Like, he gets the jitters in there, and Marquez, like, just, like, pounces. Because early Marquez is dangerous. And that's the thing about Marquez. Like, he has very suspect cardio, but it's because he, like, sells out for the finish early in these fights. Like, in the Kennedy fight, he spent the whole first round, or I think it was the first or second round, just like backpack to him, standing up. So it's like, yeah, cool. I mean, that's going to happen. Like, but this is the thing. I don't think it's all that either. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's all like, oh, well, just because he goes for the finish. I think the dude kind of does have bad cardio. I will say that he did look in better shape this time than he has last time. I thought he looked a little more cut. You know, again, the rumor mill is, you know, that he's been working on his cardio, whatever. I am not as confident in this dude as some people are, but I will be picking Jailton Almeida. And I'm picking Almeida because I just think he's a better grappler. Like, I'm not saying he's like levels above Marquez, but I think he's a better grappler and he's a better fighter, I think. Like, I think he's a little better on the feet. Both of these guys have boxing experience. Both of them have amateur boxing experience. I think Almeida hits harder and he uses his striking more. Like, Marquez is pretty fucking gun shy on the feet, dude. And his level of competition has been really, really duty. Like, Slow Mike Rodriguez is not a good fighter. Ketis Ibrahima, however the fuck you pronounce that name, he is one of the worst light heavyweights that the UFC has ever been graced with. And, like, Kennedy's a good fighter, but he ain't no fucking world beater either, dude. Like, some people are higher on Kennedy than I am. Like, I'm not trying to shit on Kennedy. He's a good fighter, but, like, you know, that's not He almost got knocked out by Carlos Ulberg, dude. Like Ulberg is a jobber. Like he's had 5 fights and almost smoked Kennedy. Like Kennedy is not like the fucking litmus test for greatness in like, oh, well, he got knocked out by Kennedy, so he's not that bad. Nah, I don't think he's a good fighter. I think Marquez is a 1-round fighter. He's good for 1 round. But if he can't get the finish, and I don't think he'll get the finish against dude, Cadiz, I don't know. I'm going to shout out Moyes on this one because Moyes, put this perfectly in the chat, in the Arcanome chat. Cadiz, don't know what belt he is. Slow Mike, blue belt. Fucking Kennedy, blue belt. Almeida is a legit black belt. He's strong as fuck. I think he's the better fighter. I'm pretty sure he has better cardio. I'm going to go with Almeida and just say that the jitters don't get to him too bad. I don't know about the submission, but I think that I probably will take him by late submission. Like I'll probably take him by like 2nd or 3rd round submission because I don't really think that Marquez is going to turn his cardio because he will be grappling in this fight. Like Almeida, whether he like submits Marquez in the 1st round or not, he will be grappling in this fight pretty heavily. Like, and for Marquez to like have to fight him off, I think Marquez will still end up gassing. Maybe not quite as early, but I don't think he's going to make it all 3 rounds with a guy like Almeida, and I think that Almeida will end up choking him at some point, or club and subbing him something. So I'll go with Jailton Almeida by late finish. That's what I'm saying, dude. Kennedy's a fucking blue belt, and he couldn't sub him. He's not subbing Jailton Almeida. Unless he, like, fluke clips him, knockout, like club and sub, or Almeida's just, like, nervous and just, like, shits the... I don't see that, though, man. You're going to have to fucking shit. Like, I'm sorry. A couple dudes saying that you've been working on your cardio, like, I've heard that how many fucking times have we... Oh, I've been working on this. I've been working on that. And then you go in and you get smoked in the same motherfucking way. Nah, dude. You ain't getting old TC with that. I got Jailton Almeida, probably by finish. Marquez is not a good fighter. That's what he is. He's not a good fighter. What's going good, Big Sense? You're looking at it, brother. What's going on? What's going good with you, Bubba? How you doing, man? How's everything down there in, by God, Texas? Is it still snowing and shit? Dude, okay, I gotta just remark on this because what in the fuck with this weather, dude? Like, I had to dig my car out of the snow on Monday, and we were in a fucking state of emergency over the weekend. And now it's 63 degrees and muggy. 63 degrees and muggy in February on the Eastern Seaboard. That shit ain't right, dude. That is fucked. Yeah, man. Noah like sent a picture and the shit was snowing. I was like, God. Snowing in Texas, man. Damnedest thing I've ever seen before. All right. But yeah, man, I can't fucking take Marquez here. Like, I don't know, dude. Everything's melting finally, but pretty much everything's still close. That's crazy, man. Yeah, dude. Like when it snows in the South, man, people lose their shit. People lose their shit in Virginia, man. When it snows, like people don't know how to act in Virginia, and like decent amount of snow there. Like it's not like Pennsylvania or like Buffalo, but there's a decent amount of snow. But people still just lose their shit. I can only imagine. Like I remember same in Arkansas. People like if it snowed, it would just like it was a war zone or something, dude. All right, next fight. Everyone in this office wants to fight you, but we really like you, and we don't want to fight you. I was watching that shit the other night, man. Workaholics is so fucking good. That show is so good, man. And I'm glad that it just is what it is. I'm glad they didn't like keep dragging it on. All right, I'm gonna put this next fight here. We really like you too. We don't want to fight anybody.
is going to be a clapback.
Make sure I get this spelling right, too. One of these fighters, the name is a fucking mouthful. Jackie boy. Hit 11 degrees last night in West Texas. Good gosh almighty. God damn it. Fuck that, dude. How much is that in Celsius? Jag doesn't know what you're talking about. That's hilarious, man. Because of the conversion, right? Because of the temperature conversion? No, I don't know what that is, man. I can't remember what the difference is, like 30-something degrees or something. I can't remember how much the difference is. It's cold. It's fucking cold Celsius. That's what it is. Cold degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's 63 degrees here. That is fucked. Below zero. God damn. Yeah, man. All right. Holy shit. All right. Alexis Davis versus Yulia Stoliarenko. Stoliarenko is a good grappler. She's wild on the feet, man. She's kind of reckless on the feet. The problem with Davis is that she cuts so fucking easily, dude. Like, you could, like, Stockton slap her and she would be cut open. So that's kind of what I'm worried about for Davis. But I am picking Alexis Davis. I think Stoliarenko is kind of not good. I think she's kind of trash. I think that Alexis Davis is going to be quite the better striker. Like, I think she's going to be significantly better striker than Stoliarenko. And I think she's a better grappler too. Like, Alexis is a fucking black belt and she's a strong wrestler, and I think she's just a better fighter. Like, if Stoliarenko keeps it close and it's a bloody, like, bloodbath, I'm worried a little bit, but Stoliarenko kind of marks up too, dude. And I think Davis is a better striker. And if she starts fucking landing on her, I think Stoliarenko is going to be marked up. And I don't think it's going to look that close on the feet, to be honest with you. I maybe early, but I think Davis is just going to kind of outwork her in every sort of MMA facet. Like, I think she's just going to be, she doesn't really, like, I don't know, man. Like, she's a very steady fighter, like, almost to her detriment sometimes. Like, she's always, like, works at the same, like, steady pace. But I think that's going to be enough for Stoliarenko, who I'm not very high on her. I don't think she's that great of a fighter. So I'm going to go with Davis here. I see some people on Stoliarenko maybe by side. She's not, man, Alexis is a black belt. She's not getting fucking subbed by Stoliarenko. Like, unless it's a fluke fucking, like, armbar from guard, which can happen. We know it's fucking WMMA can happen. I don't think it's gonna happen though, dude. I think she's gonna take care of Stoliarenko, probably by decision. But I like Alexis Davis here. I don't think much of Yulia, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's not good. Taking a chance on Marquez. Are you playing the money line, or are you going to go with like a sub prop? Davis and Bondar, best odds on the card. Minus 240 compared to these other minus 300s and 400s. Yeah, like, Davis probably isn't. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to give gambling advice because I'm not a fucking gambler. Like, it's just shenanigans. But yeah, like, that might not be bad. Like, if I was thinking about doing it like that, that's someone you can put into a parlay and it won't completely like crush your odds, you know. I feel pretty good. I don't think much of Yulia, man. Davis might be old and shit, but she is seasoned, and I think she's gonna kind of fuck her up on the feet. Like Stoliarenko is not a good striker. Everyone's like, oh, she's looked better lately. Like, okay. No bet, just a lean. Right on. Yeah, man. I don't know. Marquez is one of those guys that kind of likes Julia. Like, I'm just not very high on him. Like, I think I'll be pretty surprised if he catches Almeida early, and I think that's his only chance. But we'll see. What the fuck do I know, man? I have had such a shitty 2022. Like, as far as my picks, I'm fucking under 500. Barely. Like, I'm like 10 and 11. That's fucking pathetic. I will not have that. And I did decide something. If I fall, I want everyone in the chat to hear this. If I fall below 60% on Tapology, I will take a break from putting my, like, I'm still going to like do my picks, of course, if I'm still in the Mecca. But if I fall below 60% on Tapology, I probably ain't going to be surviving. That ain't survivability in the Mecca, boys. So, yeah, if I fall below 60%, I'm going to chill, put my picks out on Twitter because I need to, that's kind of one of those, like, need to go back to the drawing board. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a goddamn bounce back week for old TC, man. I'm feeling good about these picks. Feeling pretty good about these picks. But, yeah, I'm going with Alexis Davis here. Now, it's funny that you said that one might bite you because this one could end up biting me. This one could end up biting me, boys. Let me get this whole fight on here. Around here. All right. Get these names right. Both of these dudes' names are hard to spell. And one dude's name, I've had to spell it, like, taking notes and stuff and, like, typing in chats and stuff. And even then, his name is still hard to spell. But this is going to be a highly contested fight, man. This has been the subject of debate this week. Six people in the building. Shout out to y'all, man. Comments. Ear asking Jack if he's on Almeida or Marquez. All right. Chidi Njokuani versus Marc-Andre Barrio. This is a close fight, man. I've been pretty vocal about this in chats and whatnot, so it's not going to come as a shock to most of you. Chidi has got a lot of hype behind him, man, because he had a Bellator career. So he's not like some unknown, like there's some prospects that are like hot, but they're just regional. They're regional hot. Chidi's been on the second biggest promotion and had some good fights there. And he's got some good wins, man. He's definitely like, for a fighter that's making their debut, he's someone, I don't think the jitters are going to get to him too bad. But as far as the breakdown for this fight, Chidi is the more dynamic striker for sure. He is sharper. He's quicker. As far as the like one punch power and dangerous knockout ability, it's Chidi. Chidi one punched Andre Fialho. It took Pereira couldn't get him out of there. It took him 3 rounds, and he couldn't do it. This is how I see this fight playing out. And my pick, it's weird, man. Like, it's a close fight, but I still feel pretty damn good about it. And I'll tell you why. I'm picking Marc-Andre Barriault. I'm picking Marc-Andre Barriault because Chidi is a good striker, man. He's a really good striker. He does strike pretty well off the back foot, but Barriault is fucking tough. Barriault's fucking tough, man. And the problem with Chidi, dude, it does not take any forward pressure hardly to back that motherfucker up to the fence. Like, you literally just start walking forward and you're going to back Chidi up to the fence. And that's what Barriault does, man. It is constant fucking in-your-face pressure. He's tough as shit. He has a fucking iron chin, like, for the most part. I think he's been knocked out like once before, but dude, he's fucking tough, man. Like, he can take a shot. I think he's going to make this a dirty, grimy, fence fighting, clinch fighting. And man, Chidi's pretty low volume, dude. And Marc-Andre is not low volume. I think he is going to be way busier. I think he's going to be landing more on Chidi. Chidi does not do well against pressure. And dude, I got Marc-Andre Barriault here, dude. I think he's going to win by decision, maybe even possibly late stoppage, because he does throw in combination, and he's not one punch, one hitter quitter, but he's not exactly pillow fisted. I wouldn't call him Marc-Andre Barriault pillow fisted either, man. He's a good fucking striker. I think he does have kickboxing experience. I could be wrong about that, but he's a good striker, dude, and he's got some decent power. I think this is a bad matchup stylistically for some people say it's a bad matchup stylistically for Marc-Andre, but because like, oh well, Abu Azaitar hurt him. Like, Abu Azaitar hits pretty fucking hard, man. Like, that didn't surprise me really. Like, I won't be surprised if Chidi knocks him out, but I'm gonna say that Barriault's chin holds up. I just think I think he's got the style to beat him. Tough, relentless forward pressure, high volume. I don't think Chidi's gonna have the jitters, but I just don't think I think he's just gonna get behind. I think he's gonna get behind, and Barriault has good cardio too, man. I think he's gonna hold up. I think his chin's gonna hold up. I think the cardio is gonna hold up. I think he's gonna outstrike him. I think he's just gonna kind of outdog him, to be honest with you. Chidi does fight well on the back foot, but Barriault won't stop, and he'll just get him up against the fence. Like, at some point, they're going to spend a significant amount of time against the fence, and Marc-Andre is going to be winning those exchanges. So I like Barriault to get it done. Yeah, I think that's a good read. I agree with that, Artem. If you're going to go Marquez, like the first round sub, that's the only, like, I could see him like maybe Jailton gets the fucking the jitters, and Marquez like seems a little bit more motivated for this one, so I could see him like, and he's dangerous early, so I think it's round one sub for Marquez or bust, because the cardio, man, I'm not, and I just don't think Almeida is going to get smoked like in grappling early. Like, nah, dude, he's a legit black belt. He's fucking strong, so. Yeah, I like Almeida there, but who knows, man? I've been fucking wrong as a motherfucker in 2022, so what the fuck do I know? Agree. Grinder usually beats the TKO or bust guy. Ear says he's also on power bar. That is fucking tight, dude. That is very tight. So yeah, a couple of the barrages, a couple of the homies are on fucking power bar, and that makes me feel good, dude, because we're all going to be celebrating his victory in unison. It's going to be wonderful, boys. But that's a good fight, man. It's a good fight. It's a good, pretty good first test for Chidi, and like for Barriault, yeah, it's like I would say Chidi's more dangerous than Dalcha, for sure. I think it's very fair. Like, it won't stun me to see Marc-Andre knocked out, but I'm gonna say the chin holds up. So next fight. Next fight is a featherweight bout. I like the matchmaking here, man. A couple of these fights are very like evenly matched. Like they were like, okay, both of these guys are sort of kind of similar. Let's see which one's better. And then there were some good like style versus style matchups, like striker grappler matchups. There were some good like both of these guys are good and have power. Like I feel like there was a really good good matchmaking on this card in particular. So shout out to Maynard and Shelby and Dana Red. I don't know how much Dana Red does the fucking matchmaking, but I think his fucking enlarged fucking HGH skull probably gets consulted somewhat. Let's see. Yeep. Yeep. All right, boys. Next fight. Hakeem Dawodu versus Mike Trizano. North versus South, boys. Canada versus America. The war of the northern border. This is a good fight, dude. This is good matchmaking, man. Like both these guys are pretty about on the same level, you know. Both had like, you know, Trizano has a better record. Dawodu has slightly better UFC wins. So yeah, Trizano is tough. Mike Trizano is fucking tough. He's pretty hittable, but he's tough. And he's just a good, well-rounded, scrappy fighter. The forward pressure of Mike Trizano is definitely going to be a factor in this fight. How Hakeem deals with that. Yeah, Trizano, you know, the Ultimate Fighter winner. He has a good record. He has a good. What am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. It was probably gonna be something stupid anyway. But how I see this fight playing out is like this one. I'm definitely sketched out about this one. I'm picking Hakeem Dawodu, but I'm sketched about it. Like I'm like 60, 40, 55, 45. I can't really go any higher than 60, 40 as far as confidence because Trizano is one of those guys where like I thought Ludovic Klein got the better of the striking overall, and I thought he won that fight and kind of got robbed a little bit. But Trizano seems to do things that the judges like. He just a sneaky like round stealer. That's what I call Trizano. Trizano is a sneaky little round stealer. That could happen against Hakeem, but I think Hakeem is the better striker. Like I think that like Ludovic Klein is kind of a fraud. Like I think he might be kind of a fraud, dude. I don't know that 100%, but I think he's a little fraudulent, man. Like I think Hakeem is better than that. I think Hakeem is going to get the better of the striking. I think Hakeem is going to land the more telling shots. I think he might even drop Trizano at some point. I know Mike is tough. I don't think he's going to get knocked out, but I wouldn't be surprised if Hakeem sat him down at some point. So I will take Hakeem to get like it's like even hear myself say it. Like you just said, Trizano's a round stealer, and you're trying to say that Hakeem is going to win rounds against him. Well, I think he will. I think he will. I think I'm kind of contradicting myself, but I think that Hakeem will land like the telling shots that I think he will hurt Trizano at some point because Hakeem's a good striker, man. He really is, and he throws really good leg kicks. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Hakeem this one. Not super confident about it. I absolutely see the Trizano play. I think Trizano is one of the better underdogs of the card, but first instinct was Hakeem. I'm gonna go with my first instinct on this one. We'll see what happens. I don't know, man. Yep. A lot of people on Trizano, dude. Bet yeah, it's going to be a split. I'm pretty sure it's going to go to the cards, and I'm pretty damn sure it's going to be another split. Like, I thought Klein beat him, but it is what it is, man. I'm not going to die on that hill. Klein's pretty fraudulent. Can see Trezano chinning Hakeem too. Both hittable. Hakeem is a little less durable. That's fair. Yeah, he definitely has the scowl on. Hakeem looked a little sucked up too, man. So yeah, I can see that angle. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I see Hakeem getting knocked out. They're both, but you're right. They're both hittable. And I would say Trezano's tougher. I think that's a very fair assessment. Hakeem getting coffee, very angry. Russian troll getting blocked. Hakeem becoming a father, very angry. Hakeem breathing air, very angry. Hakeem sexy time with wife, very angry. 2 cents eating a fucking Chick-fil-A patty, very angry. I would get 2 biscuits. What I always get from Chick-fil-A breakfast is a biscuit and then an extra chicken. Like it's like the chicken that they put on the biscuit without the biscuit, just for the extra protein. But I don't like the biscuits are good, but ooh, dude, that peanut butter oil they put on that shit, that shit will make you dookie. So I can't eat 2 biscuits. So I just eat like a biscuit and a half. You know what I'm saying? Forgive me, I know it's rude to eat on stream. Incredibly rude, but I'm just gonna fucking do it. All right. All righty. Next banner. Sketched about that one, though. A little sketched about this one, too. But we'll see, man. All right, so drunk scent stream, nah, dude. I'm a fucking sloppy drunk. I'm not an angry drunk, but I'm a very like slurred speech, like falling all over the place. Like I'm a sloppy fall down drunk. I'm not an angry drunk. Some people are angry drunks, man. I'm not an angry drunk. I'm a very jovial, cheerful, fall on his ass, puke his ass off, like slurred speech. I'm a messy drunk, man. I'm just a fucking mess of a drunk. Can get sad, can be a bit of a sad drunk if I'm having a bad night, but I'm mostly just like a fucking happy mess drunk. But yeah, no, it would not be good to do a drunk stream. Oh my god, dude, yeah. Shout out to Bro Picks, dude. That motherfucker was hammered, dude. He was fucking sousy. Like, dude, he was just having like drunken outbursts, dude. It was fucking hilarious. Shout out to Bro Picks, man. The homie Justin was doing his thing last night, drunk as fuck. It was very, very funny. And he seemed to enjoy it quite a bit. So yeah, man, shout out to Justin. Yeah, man, shout out to the homies that have been doing their thing recently, man. Shout out to Ark and Mo and Justin. Cage is doing his thing. Jackie Boy been rocking on that aftermatch pretty consistently. So yeah, shout out to the community for rocking and rolling on this content, man. It's fucking tight. But yeah, that was very funny, dude. I didn't think I was gonna make that stream, man. I was starting to fade, but I'm fucking glad I stayed up for it because that was Justin was a sweet beauty last night. It was very entertaining. God, it was funny. Like the motherfucker hadn't eaten anything and was just slamming White Claws that has like 8% alcohol. Jesus Christ, Justin, eat some food, dude. Nice. Jack, did you just fucking copy that link, you motherfucker? Can I just delete the message without putting Jack in timeout? I don't know if I can. Jack, you fucker. No, it's funny. Where am I at? All right, Castaneda. Yeah, yes. Very funny for that. Yeah, well, wise guy, eh? Yep. Jack, dude, you got assimilated like fucking Smiths and Matrix Reloaded. Me too. All right, where are we at? Johns and Castaneda. Miles Johns and John Castaneda. All right. Miles Johns and Johns Castaneda. Dude, this is the fight that I have seesawed on the most this week. But I'm not going to be doing any more seesawing. Because the pick that I picked was my original fucking pick, dude. This is what happened. I'll tell you the timeline of events. When I saw this fight, my gut fucking instinct immediately was John Castaneda. Sexy Mexi. Then I started to question it. I remember in the tape study stream Jack was doing, I was like, man, yeah, maybe Johns. Yeah, that's when I was thinking Johns. Watched a little tape, was thinking Johns. Watched a little more tape. And I've been back on Castaneda for the last couple days. Now, I am really, really, really tempted to go back to Miles Johns because Castaneda did look, he other than Erosa and Dawodu, Castaneda looked the worst on the scales physically. And he weighed in towards the end of the stream, which means that he was probably still cutting weight. He didn't have a problem making the weight. But like he didn't need the fucking cover. He wasn't like stumbling around. Like he got up there pretty quick. But it's sketchy, man. That is sketching me the fuck out, dude. But I'm not gonna switch, man. I'm not gonna go back and forth. It's just corny. Like if I'm gonna be wrong on Castaneda, I'm gonna be wrong. I'm not gonna switch to Johns and be wrong. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not gonna switch to Miles Johns and be wrong. I will be sick to my fucking stomach because I literally pick Castaneda and then talk myself out of it and then stuck to my guns. I'm not gonna jump off that again. If I'm wrong, Castaneda, I'm just fucking wrong. I'm not gonna be wrong with Miles Johns. Matchup wise, I totally see the lean for Miles Johns. He hits harder. He's I would say, yeah, he's a little bit more dynamic of a striker. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's the thing with Johns. He's got a lot of power. He's got a lot of one punch power. But to me, Castaneda is way fucking tougher than Anderson Dos Santos and fucking Kevin Natividad, dude. Way tougher. Castaneda is a good fighter. He's not a world beater. Neither is fucking Miles Johns. Miles Johns has a really good record, but he got fucking flying. Okay, this is another thing, dude. I watched that Mario Bautista fight, and everyone's like, oh, anybody can get caught by a flying knee. Anybody can get bad. That flying knee was not no fucking Yoel Romero fucking it was a jumping flying knee, and it didn't even spark him out. He went down and then just turtled up. Yeah, I get it. It's a flying knee. That's probably going to knock you out if it lands clean. But, dude, it didn't even look like it landed completely flush. It was I think way too much is being made. Oh, dude, he got hit with the craziest flying knee in history, and that can happen to anybody. Nah, dude. That did not look like any fucking, crazy flying knee. I think Miles Johns is low-key kind of a fraud, man. Kind of a fraud. Hear me out. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. Hear me out, man. I don't think he looked very good in those fights. Like, I don't think he looked that good in the Kevin Natividad fight. I don't think he looked that good in the Anderson. The Anderson Dos Santos was walking him down, man. Like, Castaneda, like, if I would feel more confident with Castaneda if he had higher volume. That is a thing that, like, can be a down a negative for him. Like, he doesn't, sometimes he kind of like waits. But I think he's tougher. I think he's a good, like, Johns is a good wrestler, probably a little bit better of a wrestler, but I think Castaneda is a good wrestler too. Castaneda has good wrestling himself, is what I'm going to say. And I think he's tough. I think Castaneda is way tougher than the dudes that Johns is one punching. And he's looking like shit in those fights before he fucking does it. So to me, like, I'm going to go with Castaneda, man. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If he gets knocked out, he gets knocked out. Like, I don't think he's going to get knocked out. I don't think that Johns is not like Mr. Activity himself. So unless he just clips him, I think Castaneda is, because when Castaneda decides to blitz forward, I don't think Johns is going to be able to deal with that very well. Like, I'm going with Castaneda here. It's not my most confident pick. It's now one of my least confident picks because of that weigh-in, but I'm not switching the pick either. So I'm going to say like 55-45 Castaneda. We'll see. I could end up getting bid on that one, but I don't know, man. Yeah, don't anybody tell me on this one, man, because I could end up being wrong. But to me, I was not impressed with Johns, like, in either of those fights. And then all of a sudden he just gets the knockout. It's like, whoa, because it like came out of nowhere. And dude, he did. This is not no fucking Reddit bullshit conspiracy. He fucking grabbed Kevin Natividad's glove. He fucking grabbed his glove and held him in place and landed that uppercut. Like, I saw it with my fucking eyes. It's not something where it's like, oh, did he? It kind of look like. No, he clearly cuffs the inside of his glove. Natividad is trying to pull back from him. He's like, oh shit, this dude has my glove. He's trying to pull back and then whop, hits him with the uppercut. I saw that shit. That is the perfect description. Johns is more explosive. Castaneda a little more reliable. I agree with that. I'm going to go with Castaneda. I'm a little sketched out because he did look drained. But I'm going to say he gets it done, man. I'm going to say I think he's a bit of a step up from Natividad. And he's definitely a big step up from Natividad. But I think he's a step up from Anderson Dos Santos. And, Mario Bautista's chinny as fuck. And Miles Johns, like, got knocked out by him. I don't know, man. I got Castaneda. We'll see. We'll fucking see. The general in the motherfucking chat, shout out to the general, Alex Ramirez, my homeboy. What's good, player? How the fuck are you doing, man? Is it crazy in your part of Texas with the snow and shit? Yeah. So that I'm gonna go with that. Like, I'm not incredibly confident about it, but we'll fucking see, dude. Let's move on to the next fight, though. You know what? Actually, boys, I'm going to take a brief intermission. Let me put this up on the screen. Dude, I heard, man. Okay. In Texas, in South Texas and West Texas, it's freezing. I'm 30 minutes from the beach. But I am on the, well, that's not a good description. I'm on the eastern seaboard. And it's February and it's fucking 63 degrees. That is fucked up, dude. That's fucked up. Yes, exactly. I need to take a piss. I need to I'm not toking in here because this is the bedroom and the wife doesn't like it because she doesn't like the smoke and stuff and she's trying to sleep. But yeah, I am gonna go do that real quick. Brief intermission, smoke them if you got them, bathroom break. It'll be less than 5 minutes, but I do need to do this. Smoke break, yep. Yes, indeed. Yep, we'll leave it right that. I will be right back. Talk amongst yourself. Spark one up, knock one back, whatever you do. I'll be right back, boys. All right, boys, I'm back. I'm back. It concludes intermission. Back to this. And let's get to this next fight, shall we? So yeah, I'm I'm a little sketched about Castaneda, but I think I like the style. I like the matchup stylistically. Now this next one, dude, I've been feeling good about this one. I feel even better now, and I'm just gonna make this one short and sweet, man. I'm not even gonna put the matchup. That's what I fucking think, dude. Steven Peterson is a fucking jobber. That dude fucking sucks, man. Like, he has good jiu-jitsu, but the motherfucker couldn't punch his way out of a wet paper bag, and he has been fighting the most pillow-fisted motherfuckers in the featherweight division, dude. He's fighting Brandon Davis and Bruce Leroy and Luis Pena and fucking Chase Hooper. And he's making Chase Hooper look like a halfway decent striker. Like, the dude's getting tagged by Chase Hooper. Nah, dude. Juicy J is going to mow through this motherfucker. And dude, not only do I think he will, and I'm now more confident because that fucking jobber Steven Peterson missed fucking weight, you fucking bum. But Juicy J cracks a lot fucking harder than Chase Hooper and fucking Luis Pena and fucking Brandon Davis. Juicy J is gonna fuck this dude up. Like, Juicy J by first round knockout. I'm thinking, like, you can't be going in there and getting fucking cracked by Chase Hooper early. Nah, it's not gonna happen, man. Juicy J is gonna smoke this dude. Yeah, probably first round knockout, maybe second round knockout, but nah, man. Peterson is a fucking bum, and Juicy J is gonna fuck him up. Baby, the baby music. Yep, I'm very tempted to, man, but I'm not going to, man. I'm gonna stick with my my no gossip. I'm gonna keep this channel drama free. I'm gonna keep it clean from any drama and just keep it about the fights, man. Yeah, there's a time and a place for that for sure. So yes, yeah, fuck Steven Peterson, man. And he was trying to mouth like Arosa went up there and was just like standing there, and Peterson's just like starts saying something. It's like, dude, you are trying so fucking hard. So yeah, I think that Arosa is gonna fuck him up, man. I think that something has changed with Arosa, man. Like something like his mindset or something, because like you're like surviving with Charles. Like Charles Jourdain is a fighter that like comes on late in fights, and Arosa finished him late. Like I think this is a change to Rosa. I think that Ocho is a huge step down from fucking Charles Jourdain, and I think he's gonna get fucking smoked. Arosa by knockout. Could, yeah. Yeah, that's a good call. Club and sub him, for sure. For word. That is very much for word. I could see that too, man. That's nice. That's nice and greasy too, man. I bet you can get a decent decent line on that on a sub prop for Arosa. Because it'll be, oh, Peterson's a brown belt, dude. He's not gonna. Fucking jujitsu dick suckers are on Peterson, man. But like, it's not happening, dude. Arosa's gonna fucking smoke him. Arosa's a good grappler too. He's got fucking more submissions than Steven Peterson does. Fucking clown, dude. Yeah, he's a bitch, man. I don't like that dude at all. Juicy and Juice. Julian Erosa is he's a spiteful motherfucker, dude. Like he fights spitefully in there, man. Like he really goes in there trying to hurt you. He's chinny, but like Peterson is not the guy that's going to take advantage of that, man. He's not like the only way I could see Peterson winning. He's like some fluky KO, but nah, man, he's a fucking jobber. And Erosa, like Erosa has had a checkered past. He does have a dodgy chin, but offensively, he's a motherfucker, and I think he's going to smoke this dude. What are all these eyeballs? What? Tell me. God, what is this shit? Let me go in YouTube because it's obviously someone that's blocked or that blocked me. I don't know, man. Hold on. But I'll tell you what, whatever it is, I ain't gonna be having it. We're gonna shut it down real fucking quick. Oh, I thought you meant that you guys saw. I thought that someone had appeared in the chat like I can't do it like art, but I thought it might be like that. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I know Jack is on Ocho. Jack is on Ocho. I ain't no fucking Ocho Dome in here. You can make the other one the Ocho Dome. This ain't no goddamn Ocho Dome. This is the fucking. This is I'll show you, Jack. You don't say that. Jack is hilarious, dude. That's why I like Jack, because he's a fucking smart ass. He's crazy. He's crazy like me. All right. Banners. Now that's the ticker now. Yeah, now you got him done it, Jack. That's the fucking ticker now, Bubba. The eye dome. I'm betting Ocho because the odds are dumb, but not picking straight up. I don't hate it, man. Yeah, I understand that like Erosa, like against a non-bum, but he would never get those odds against a non-bum. I think it's just Peterson he's poo-poo, but crazier things have happened. All right. What we doing here? Now, next fight. This is another one, man. This is another hotly contested. I see people going a lot of different ways, man. Dude, this is exciting, man. This is the fucking the Ultimate Fighter finale. This is the true tough finale. Yeah, man. Trayshawn Gore and Brian Battle. A lot of people on Trayshawn Gore. A lot of people on Trayshawn Gore. I understand why. I definitely understand why. He is a specimen. He's a very sharp. Well, he's very powerful and he's very fast. He's not the sharpest. He's a little bit sloppy. He's not very sloppy, but he can be a little bit sloppy sometimes. He's very aggressive. He's a really fucking strong, good wrestler. I would say skill wise, he's probably more skilled than Brian Battle. But I'm picking Brian Battle, boys. And this is why. Brian Battle, I think, is tougher than Trayshawn Gore. I think he has better cardio than Trayshawn Gore. I think he's a little bit more of a dog than Trayshawn Gore. I think that Gore is about that life early, not so much about that life late. And I know that Brian Battle is about that life late. So I'm going with Brian Battle, man. Battle is one of my underdogs. If I was going to bet, I would, not heavily, but I would put a unit or two on Brian Battle. I think you want to talk about value, man. The dude will fight for your money. He's not the most quote unquote skilled. He has kind of wonky striking himself, but it's not trash striking. It's just he throws a lot of kicks. His boxing isn't that textbook. He does this weird like Dustin Poirier like elbow up thing that's just very feckless. It's pointless, man. Like it doesn't like he puts it up, but he never blocks anything with it. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't even parry with it. Like it's just up there. I don't know, man. It's weird. But I do just think he's just gonna weather the storm and outdog Trayshawn Gore. He's tough. That's what I like him. He's tough. Everyone's like, "Oh, dude, you got hurt by Gilbert Urbina." He didn't get hurt that bad by Urbina. Urbina like stunned him a little bit and then went for the takedown. But they were acting like, "Oh, Battle's hurt so bad." Like I hate when they do that shit, man. Because motherfuckers will run with that narrative. They will remember that the announcer screamed that Battle was hurt, and so he was about to get knocked out by Gilbert Urbina. That's bullshit. He got stunned. Yes, he got cracked, and then Urbina went for the takedown. I think Gore is better than Urbina for sure. But I think that something similar will happen if he hurts Brian Battle early and doesn't finish him. I think there's a good chance that he will hurt Battle early. Battle's pretty hittable. He has weird, not very good defense, and like that whole elbow thing is I don't like it. But he's tough, and I think that he will be able to weather the storm. And I think that once he does, I think he's going to take over in the second and third. So that's what I'm banking on. I feel decent about it. Like I'll say like 65-35. I feel like 65-35. I think Battle's coming in good shape. I think that will help him. We know he has good cardio already. We know Gore does not have the best cardio. It's not terrible, but no, I think if you're asking me who's better, who has a better gas tank, and who's going to be going harder in the third round, it's going to be Brian Battle for sure. Now, if he makes it there, I'm not 100% certain of that. Gore does hit hard. He's very explosive early, very explosive in the first round. He could Battle. He might not even have to knock him out cold. He could hurt him and I don't know, man, ground and pound or something. I don't know, but it's. I don't hate people like it's like I don't see how people are so confident in that guy. Like he's good, but he's not that fucking good. They just think he's better than Battle. Like he might be. Like I don't think Brian Battle is the best fighter I've ever seen, but for a young fighter that's just like didn't really have a background in anything, I think he's putting the skills together decently well. And I like his intangibles, man. I like his X factors, his toughness, his cardio. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going with Battle. War Pooh Bear. Might have to change this to the Pooh Bear Dome. I'm still just boiling hot at Jack from before, but no, I'm just playing. Yeah, it's Pooh Bear for me. I don't hate the Gore pick, but I feel like Brian Battle will get it done. Nice, a lot of comments. The Ocho Dome, yeah, right, dude. Ear says, I think Battle is too tested. He's battle tested, if you will. Gore corrects reality and beats down Battle. I see a doctor stoppage or clean KO early. I think that if Gore does win, that's what it's going to be. I feel like if he does win, that's what it's going to be. Like he head kicks Battle or like clips him. Noah going to regret fading a dude named Pooh Bear. Honey Bias can't be trusted. He says you're a honey agent, Jack. Battle better grappling, check. Better cardio and experience, check. Battle, yeah, I think Battle is a step up from the dudes that Gore's been fighting. He's hurt. He's knocked out. Oh, he's not. I would take Trey Sean's. It would take Trey Sean's to beat Battle. If it gets late, Battle can win, but I really think Gore reminds people. I mean, he could. Dude, I didn't want to say anything, but like, I don't know, dude. He might have a gene mutation or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm no doctor, but I'm just saying that's he has a weird face. Because Battle literally fights like Homer Simpson, reminds me of a poor man's Brendan. Oh, God, don't you say that, Noah? Don't you put that energy in here? Don't you put that damn energy in here? Yeah, I think we might have to call it the Pooh Bear Dome. Yeah, I got to keep the positive energy, man. When me and Jack are on the same page on a good bit of these fights, I usually tend to do pretty well. I'm just going to continue on that. You know, we'll just succeed together. Pooh Bear Dome. Yep. Put good cosmic energy out there. It is very strange. Like, yeah, I think there could possibly be a gene mutation. But where was I? Fuck. Yeah. Pooh Bear, Brian the Pooh Bear. Weirder face theory making its debut. Interesting. Test the efficacy of having strangely close together eyes. Suspiciously close together eyes. I'm just playing, man. Don't beat me up, Trayshawn. Kick my door in. The fuck were you saying about my eyes? Better watch out, though. Your boy got a nasty front kick. Got a good right hand, too. Ain't no fighter, but I can defend myself. Believe that shit. Closer eyes together theory is next. Interesting. Well, it could be a cross multidisciplinary study. Or whatever. Where are we at, boys? Where are we at? Yes. Now here is we have now. There's always one, man. There's always one fight at least it's been more than one recently, but there's always at least one fight on every UFC card that is a fucking shit show. And boys, have we ever gotten to it. Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. If it was anybody else against Alvey, you just lock it in. But you want to talk about like gene mutations, like Brendan Allen might be on the spectrum, dude. He might be high functioning because goddamn, like it's weird too because he stuck to the game plan against Puna, was successful against a dangerous striker for 15 minutes. I mean, Puna throws for 15 minutes. And like, yeah, Brendan Allen fought a great fight against him. I ate shit on that fight. I picked Puna in that fight. But then it's right back to the dumb shit against Curtis and gets knocked the fuck out. Like, dude, I'm gonna tell you what. If Brendan Allen loses to Sam Alvey, they need to do something about him, man. Like, how do you not beat Sam Alvey in 2022? Let's be real. If Alvey wasn't such a shill, he wouldn't be fighting right now. Like, he's done, man. Like, which is crazy for a dude that's only 35, but like he just don't got it, man. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, why can't Brendan Allen fight smarter? Why can't Brendan? He's like, because Brendan Allen is not like a stupid person. Like, he has a fucking. I know college isn't like, just because you have a college degree doesn't equal smartness, but like you're not a blithering fucking idiot. Like, but he might just be high functioning, dude. I don't know, because the fight IQ in the octagon is not good. Like, he tries to be a tough guy against guys that hit really hard, and then I don't know. I wish he fought smarter in the octagon. I really wish he fought smarter. I'm picking Brendan Allen to be sure. Like, you got me chopped if you think I'm picking fucking Sam Alvey in 2022. But like, dude, I don't see how. Like, I can't be super confident. I don't see how anybody can bet Brendan Allen. Like, the dude is. I mean, this screams fluke KO knockout for Alvey. But if I'm being honest, man, if I'm being really objective and level-headed and open-minded, Brendan Allen should win this fight. He should win this fight. And I'll tell you why I think Brendan Allen should win the fight. It's because Chris Curtis and Sean Strickland both stood in the fire with him. Like, Strickland marched him down, and Curtis was standing right there in the pocket, and they were trading hooks, and Brendan Allen got clipped. Sam Alvey is not going to be marching Brendan Allen down and trading with him like Chris Curtis. Allen is another, like, I was kind of giving like Cheaty some shit because he gets backed up to the fence incredibly easy. So does Sam Alvey, man. Like, Sam Alvey literally like bell rings, opening round, Sam Alvey just starts backing up. Like, I think Allen is going to be able to just point fight him for 3 rounds. Hopefully. What I hope Brendan Allen doesn't do is try and knock him out. I hope he just outpoints him, stays smart. I hope he fights him like he fought Puna. Because Alvey's a southpaw. Puna was a southpaw. I feel like if he can survive with 15 minutes with Puna slinging bricks at him, he'll be okay with Sam Alvey, who knows? Brendan Allen ain't the sharpest tool in the shed when it comes to fight IQ in the UFC. It's just not. That's just true. But I'm picking Brendan Allen. I don't know, man. Like, I guess he knocks him out, like, late. I guess. I don't know. I got Brendan Allen, probably by decision, but dude, he better not get knocked out by Sam Alvey. He better not lose to Sam Alvey. He had better not. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, the salamander eyes. Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't have the fatter ass. Like, she has a weird, like, flat, like, mom ass kind of. Allen versus Allen. Allen versus Alvey is dad versus son at bar. That's hilarious, dude. The son gets drunk and tries to fight the dad. What the fuck is wrong? Bah! Sam Allen Alvey, don't you bring that energy down on this chat, Jack. Sam Alvey made Wellington Turman look good. Yeah, like, that's the thing, too. He didn't knock out Wellington Turman. I don't think he's going to knock out Brendan Allen. Like, Brendan, what do you guys think that Chris Curtis and Sean Strickland would do to Sam Alvey? Probably fuck him up and knock him out, right? Right? You know, like, I don't... At 205, Allen, his chin is going to be even more solid. Like, I think Allen's going to be fine. I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to win this fight. I'm not, like, why can't he be smarter? And, like, he's so, like, he is just a classic, like babyface dum-dum. You know what I mean? Like, he can get his way through college, but he's just like, he's just not smart. I could be wrong, man. He could be a fucking genius. Brendan Allen can go on to cure cancer. I don't fucking know, but I do know this. I think he will beat Sam Alvey. I don't know that, but I think that in my mind. So that's what I'm gonna pick. I got Brendan Allen. Yeah, exactly. The odds, like, yeah, I don't think he's gonna get him down. I think he just kickbox him. Fucking kick him in the stomach, like, kick him in the legs, hit him with the 1-2, 1-2, roll under the fucking hook. Like, that's all. Like, just pop him with the 1-2 and roll under the left hand. You're straight as a fucking gate. Do exactly what you do with Puna, man. I don't know. And Alvey's not going to Alvey will not march him down like Puna did. Alvey backs up to the fence and waits for the left hand counter. I don't think that's going to work, man. I think Allen will take it, Tim's. Yeah, it's nasty, man. Kick him in the body, like. Yeah, he definitely looks soft. Jesus Christ. You fucking greaseballs. Nah, man. Hey, dude, I can't hate on you though, man, because Allen is in that octagon, man. Anything goes. Anything goes. You cannot trust him. You can't trust him at those odds. That's for sure. That is for sure. Sugar Sam Alf, Jesus Christ. You saw the Turman fight, right? Yeah, Turman is chinny as a motherfucker. I think Turman is chinnier than Brendan Allen, like, to me. The Thanksgiving Brawl of 04. That's where he got those grill mark scars. Turman trained for. Why the fuck would Allen even take? I don't know. Fighting a washed up 205er does nothing for his career. So I guess to stay active, like, you can't ask me to get inside the mind of Brendan Allen. Like, that's a hard ass dude. who knows what the fuck is going on in there, man. I'm telling you, he's high functioning. He's high functioning, dude. Remember what happened the last time Brendan Allen took it? Don't you put that energy on here, Jack. I don't want your greasy fucking Sam Alvey play energy in here. No, I was playing. You can get greasy, man. It's fine. Because he has a 24-year-old with 3 kids that is broke. Sam Alvey is a 48-year-old with 6 kids, and he's broke. He's acclimated. Artem doesn't faze him. Alvey makes 90-90. He's good. Allen, on the other hand, is frazzled. Puna will go back in time and knock out Brendan Allen before Alvey chins him. Yeah. Allen getting chinned, no doubt about it, of course. Of course, Jack. Of course. Oh, my God. Dude, I did something to my fucking shoulder, man. I did something to my fucking shoulder. I've been on a pretty steady push-up regimen. I wonder if I'm overdoing it. I'm not really. Like, I'm not doing that many a set. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing 50 a day, but I'm only doing like 5 sets of 10. I don't know, man. Get some external rotation going, son. I know, man. I need to fucking do what I need. I need to find a fucking pull-up bar. That's what I fucking need, because I'm doing all these pushing exercises. I need to do some fucking pulling exercises. I don't know, man. Enough about me and my fucking shitty shoulder. I'm also pushing 40, boys. But I try to stay in decent shape. I do push-ups and sit-ups every day. I do some little bullshit dips on my fucking counter. Like, I shadow box every day. Like, I'm not in horrible shape, but yeah, my shoulder's fucking sore, man. I don't know. I think I'm some old bitch. Who fucking knows? Oh yeah, man, dude. I'm all about that. I need to get back into the burpees. I need to get back into the burpees routine. I can't do like hardcore burpees, like kick out burpees, because of my back. Like, I have to do like I can't do like jump. Like, I have to kind of go down. When I kick out to do the push-up and the burpee, I can't like do a kick out. Like, I have to do like one leg at a time, basically. Like, I have to do like slowly put myself in position. But I want to get back into that, man, because that does help your cardio. Need to get back and need to start programming again. I got my little push-up sit-up program, but I need to get back into burpees. Anyways, I know, man. Fucking twiggy alien fuck. It is, dude. Push-ups are hard for a twiggy alien fuck. I will say that. All right. The dumb fight. We talked about the dummy fight. Jesus, dude, Allen, do not fucking lose this fight, dude. If you're really gonna break. Let me see this. Allen, you're really gonna break a 3-year 7-fight losing streak. I'm sorry, he lost that Darlin Jung fight. That split draw my ass. The last dude he knocked out was Prachnio. Allen's got a better chin than that. He'll have a better chin than that at 205 for sure. Nah, dude. Nah, I got Allen. All right. I don't hate the Alvey play, because Allen cannot be trusted. Sam the Spider, Alvey, snap. Jesus fucking Christ. You fucking jokers. How funny, dude. Allen loses this one. Dude, you have to, man. Because, yes, Alvey should be cut if he loses this one. But if you fucking lose to Sam Alvey, if you lose to a dude that should have already been cut, you need to be cut like a motherfucker. I'm going to say this for the record. If Brendan Allen loses this fight, he needs to get cut, go back, do some more he needs to be a second chancer, man. It happened to Brendan Moreno. Can you tell me Allen's better than Moreno? No. So yeah, I think he needs to get cut, man, and come back through the Contender Series or something. Like, that's you cannot lose to Sam Alvey in 2022. Cannot that. God damn it, Jack. Don't you fucking put that voodoo on this chat. Y'all say that. What's up, Cage? What's up, Heel? Brandon, bad father Allen if he loses. Dude, you don't. That's losing Sam Alvey. That's not what you do. That's not what you do. That's not what you do in life, is losing Sam Alvey. Okay, where we at? Where we at, boys? Where in the fuck we at? Oh, we're at the banger. We're at the fucking banger now. If you ask me, this should be the co-main event. As a matter of fact, that's what this banner will say. Hold on, let me edit this real quick. Carlson's from Guyana, right? Right. Yeah, Guyana. Okay. Yeah. Yes. And Shavkat, I believe, is from glorious nation of Kazakhstan. No, Uzbekistan. It is Uzbekistan. Fuck me. Sorry, Shavkat. He's in Uzbekistan. All right, I just want to get this right. Uzbekistan. The Uzbek versus the Guyan. The Guyanian or whatever. I don't fucking know how you say that, dude. I don't know how you say the possessive of that shit. Sorry, boys. I just wanted to put a little graphic up. Just a little something to fucking look at, man. I don't know. Well, fucking die then, Jack. No, I'm just playing. Let's see. Yeah, Brendan Badfather losing to Alvey. It is, man. Like that is a fucking before and after moment in life. Sam the ladies man gonna steal his wife after this. Yeah, steal his wife and convert her to Christianity. Another one for the Alvey harem. Jesus Christ. Isn't he? Is he like a Mormon or something? I'm willing to die on the Alvey Hill. Let's go. God damn it, Jack. I'm staying away, but Allen should win. Does that Onama guy? I have no idea. Harris claims 2 flags. One I don't recognize. The other is Brazilian. Oh yeah, Brazilian Guyana. Right. He's fine. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, like awesome last fight. Yeah, he did. He sure did. Weird muffling going on with the mic. Does it sound better now? I'm going to try something real quick. I hope it doesn't fuck this stream up. I'm going to try something and good now. Okay. Bullshit. Dude, I gotta see it. When the contract is signed, I'll believe it. Because John's been selling these Wolf tickets that he's going up to heavyweight for so fucking long. He's been doing it since like 2013. So I'm not gonna believe it unless the contract. I mean, you show me that it's fucking official, and like Ariel and like Marcel and all those dudes like say no. And until then, it's not happening. Exactly, dude. Cool. Thumbs up in the chat. Can you guys still hear me? All right. Still, audio still good. Cool. Appreciate it, boys. Thank you. Cool. But yeah, man, dude, this is the banger of the card, dude. This is the fucking banger, boys. I'll just give you my pick and then we can talk about it. It's so close, dude. It's so close. Carlston Harris has a much tougher strength of schedule. He is hands down fought better competition than Shavkat. I don't think there's any question about that. I think he's probably more of a dangerous striker than Shavkat. Carlston Harris does hit very hard. He's a good striker, man. He really is. He knocked Imp out. He beat my dude Demolidor, Michel. He's got a good record, man. He's beaten some solid competition. Impa like is a pretty decent fighter, man. Impa's a pretty good fighter, and he smoked him. So on the feet, it's going to be dangerous because Shavkat is hittable, and he doesn't move his head a whole lot. So there's a chance he could get knocked out. I'm picking Shavkat Rachmanov. I'm picking Shavkat because I think that grappling. I think that while Harris has better jiu-jitsu, I think that Shavkat is the better grappler. I think he's gonna be stronger than Harris. I just think he's the goods, man. He hasn't fought the best competition. Like Harris has fought way tougher competition, but I think that you just won't be able to say that anymore once he beats Carlston Harris. You'll be like, okay, he can be a legit fighter. Like I think it's and I will say that skill wise, I think Shavkat is better than Impa and Christian Aguilera. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, no, man, he's definitely better. I think it's just safe to say he's definitely better than those guys. Shavkat's legit, man. Like he's got legit fucking grappling. He's got good striking. He's a little I don't know what's the word. Like he's definitely hittable on the feet. He doesn't have the best defense, but he is pretty tough. I've seen him get rocked before, but I think that he will. There's a chance he could get clubbed and sub, like hit and then like maybe guillotined, but like guillotine when he shoots him for the takedown. But I think that it's going to be a tough fight. I could see Shavkat getting hurt, but I think the dude is a fucking beast, man. I think he's the real deal. I think it's going to be a tough fight, but I think he's going to get it done. I don't hate anybody for taking Harris, man. I think there's definitely value on Harris. I think he's one of the better. Like although I'm not picking him like Trezano, I think he is one of the better underdogs this week. Like for value, for your like the guy will fight for your money, and that has you can look back at his record and dude, he has beaten legit dudes for real. Like, but what I'm not gonna do is just be like, because I've done this before. I've gotten in trouble doing this before, saying, "Oh, this dude has the better record. He's beating the better competition, so he's gonna win the fight." Doesn't always work like that. Yeah, he beat Michel Pereira. Dushko beat Michel Pereira. Like, do you think would you really pick Dushko over fucking Cat? Probably not, right? So I think that Shafkat's going to get it done. Harris is good, man. He's not unbeatable though. Like I feel I'm getting some energy from people that Harris is just this like unstoppable force. I think that's true. I think he's been knocked out before, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't like, dude, a Shavkat finish won't surprise me at all. I'm probably gonna end up taking Shavkat by decision. That's probably gonna be my pick. I'm definitely on the Rachmanov side. I think he is the goods. I think he is one of those guys that's gonna, in the future, I could see him being a legit title contender. And I think that this will be the first step. Beating Harris, beating a legit fighter that has legit wins in the octagon against pretty decent competition. For Impa is, but yeah, I like Rachmanov here. Good fight, close fight, banger, dude. This should be the co-main event. I feel like what is it? Are they doing a favor to the Diaz or something? Putting Maximov in the dude's opening. Like, you're a debuting fighter is in the co-main event, and he's not like they've done that before, but like Maximov is not some established, like he wasn't a fucking like title. Like he's dude, man. I don't know. I think this should be the co-main event. But yeah, give me Rachmanov here. Cool. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate the feedback, boys. Jones is anti-hype for sure, man. Yeah, right. Fucking Mary Magdalene. Sneaky fight to bet to go to decision. Ooh, decision is plus 180. That's fucking greasy, dude. I don't hate that. I don't hate saying that. I mean, like, yeah. Well, I mean, the better fighter will, because it's a test for both of them, right? So if it's whoever wins, you can't say it's over someone that isn't like whoever wins. It's going to be a good win for them. You know what I mean? So it's like the better fighter will win. You think Harris is better. I think Rachmanov is better, but it's a really good test for both of them. Yeah, I don't understand people thinking that Harris is a lock, and I don't understand people thinking that Rachmanov is a lock either. Like I was even joking on some other fights like Rachmanov. Nah, I didn't know Rachmanov here. I'm like 60-40, like 60-40 Rachmanov. I think he is the better grappler. I think he's going to be stronger. I think I think the Sambo will beat out the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I know that Harris has beaten Russian grapplers before. I think Shavkat will prove himself to be the real deal. But this is his first test, man. It's a tough one. Like that underdog bet on Harris is nice, man. If you're taking the money line with dog money on a dude that's on paper more proven, hey man, that's that's what most people would call a pretty smart bet, and I don't hate it at all. Could be, man. It could be, dude. How many times have we seen that, right? It's touted to be some fucking like the barn burner to end all barn burners, and it's just some fucking stinker, like some snooze fest. I'm hyping it up. People's co-main, bro. It's some fucking like snoozer. It could be, man. Yeah, yeah. I think that we're gonna see some. I think we're gonna see some tasty little grappling exchanges, boys. I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. I think it's gonna be a good showcase. I think it's gonna be a good close fight. I'm gonna say Shavkat by decision. I say they both hurt each other, but neither can get the finish. And Rachmanov does a little more in the third round with the grappling. Like I think he gets takedowns in the last round and kind of secures the last round, but it's close in the first two. That's kind of how I see it playing out in my mind, for my mind. But yeah, we'll see, man. I'm really looking forward to it. This is probably the fight I'm most excited about on the whole card. The main event too, but this other than the main event, it's this one for sure. Now we go to the actual main event for the card, or co-main event for the card. Excuse me. Moyes has Shavkat round 1, Bondar round 1, Rowe round 1. I like that, Moyes. Let's fucking go. I am on all three of those gentlemen as picks. I like Rowe round 1. I like Bondar round 1. Shavkat round 1. Man, that will be so impressive. If he goes out there and smokes Carlston Harris, dude, how impressive will that be, man? Because Harris is legit. Harris is fucking legit. I think Shavkat's legit too. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. Best of luck, Moyes. I will be rooting for you because if that cashes, that means that my picks are hitting and my score will be nice on Tapology. So yeah, let's fucking go. Boom shakalaka, sweet sassy molassy. You say booyah. Okay. What y'all know about that fucking Ray Romano on SNL? My radar. Light rain starting in 5 minutes, becoming intermittent over the next 2 hours. Well, that's pretty fucking cool. All right, let me put up this banner. My fucking stuffy, nasally ass. Mouth breathing today, guys. All right. Puna versus Nick Maximov, man. This is a lot of people are saying this is striker versus grappler. Yeah, I mean Maximov definitely has the better jiu-jitsu. I'm not going to argue that at all. Puna's got pretty good wrestling too, man. Like I don't know if I think Maximov, if you gun to my head who's going to get more takedowns in this fight, I would probably say Maximov. I don't think Puna's going to be looking for takedowns against Maximov. I don't think he's like that's not really how he fights, and I don't think he's, I don't see that being how he's gonna fight in this one. I got Puna, dude. Like fucking Maximov. Like, yeah, I kind of agree with Noah, man. Oh, we live. Oh, we still live. Insight. How you doing, Jersey man? What's going on? Just you just switched your main card pick. Which one? What's going on, man? Shout out to is it New Jersey Insight MMA fan? Is that I always fuck up your name, man. I always fuck up that long ass name, dude. But yeah, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. And he got a YouTube channel as well, I think. And he's on the homie's on Rush Hour MMA a lot too. Everybody subscribe to Rush Hour MMA. That's a good channel. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, I got Puna here, man. Like Maximov, let's look at his fucking record, dude. So much is being made about this fact that he like was like, well, dude, he fought this fucking like big, like heavyweight and like he fought some like fat jobber on Contender Series. Like, come on, man. Like, now I got Puna here. Like, they have about the same number of fights, but Puna has had much more experience against better competition. Maximov is not that great of a striker. And the thing about Puna is, this is the narrative that I've been hearing about Puna all fucking week. Oh, well, Puna's cardio is not going to hold up. Puna's cardio is not going to hold up. Maximov, I've seen that dude get tired before too. And you can say, oh, well, he'll still wrestle when he's tired. Yeah, Puna will still sling fucking bricks when he's tired too. Like, Puna will chuck leather for 15 minutes. And I like his odds of clipping Maximov at some point, dude. I'm going to go with Puna here. I'm gonna go with Puna by knockout, man. Like, yeah, Brendan Allen, like he's high functioning, but like he's actually not bad on the feet. He's actually a decent striker. Nick Maximov is not a decent striker. I think he's a Diaz hype job. I think that the Diaz brothers are the only reason he's in the co-main event. Like the dude doesn't have any, like, come on, man. Like, nah, I got Puna here. I think they're trying. I don't know what they're trying to do with this one. Like trying to highlight Mac. Like it seems like they're setting it up for Maximov, but not. Puna is a fucking strong dude. He's got pretty good wrestling. He's got a judo background. I don't think he's just going to go in there and ragdoll Punahele Soriano. I don't think it's going to happen, man. And Puna's much better on the feet. I will say Maximov would look bigger at weigh-ins than I initially thought he was going to look. But I got Puna here, man. I think he's going to get done. He's going to chin this dude. Maximov ain't fought no striker that can crack like Puna. And yeah, I think Puna is decent enough of a grappler to not get completely obliterated on the ground. But if Maximov gets on top of him, man, it's gonna be it's not gonna be good. Like I think he could end up getting subbed, but I think Puna's gonna get done here, man. I think he's gonna take care of business. Fuck yeah. That's tied, dude. I'll be on the lookout for it. Maximov by decision. Moy says, here's why. And he's going to tell me. Strickland versus Manson, Bobo. There it is. For anybody that's interested, New Jersey MMA Insight. Yeah, good to see you in the chat, Bubba. I listened to his media interview. Seems to have CTE concussion issues. He actually managed to forget what the reporter asked. Are you talking about Puna? I'm assuming you're referring to Punahele Moise. Maximov won't get a single takedown. He'll get brutalized. Yeah, on the feet, I think he's going to get smoked. Memory issue is a sign of concussion for sure. Maybe he gets real high. For sure. Yeah, dude. But this is a fine main card fight, but like the co-main event, like, all right. I guess. But that is the co-main. I'm going with Puna. I don't hate people on Maximov. Like Puna isn't a world beater. Like he got outsmarted by Brendan Allen, so that's not a good look. But I think he will get it done. I don't think this dude's quite as good as Brendan Allen. He's definitely not as well rounded. But yeah, Allen has a pretty good jiu-jitsu too. So, but yeah, that was all contested on the feet. But anyways, I got Puna. Puna, yes. Okay. Well, I mean that's something to take note of. But yeah, I will stick with Soriano. All right, boys. We are now here. Jersey just in time. The main event of the evening. Stay a lot of dimension. Now, let's talk about this main event, gentlemen. Shall we? Shall we? Jack Hermanson and Sean Strickland. It's a good fight. It's a good, appropriate fight for both guys. Both in their early 30s. Set it up a little bit. Hermanson is number 6. Strickland is number 7. This is right in the middle of the top 10. The winner will continue to move up the queue and probably find themselves in a title eliminator pretty like with the next one, I would imagine. Probably only need one more each at this point. Considering that middleweight is a bit like 170, like the contenders are just getting fucking recycled. So it's like, yeah, it's time to get some like I wouldn't mind seeing Adesanya against either one of these guys in the future at some point. So yeah, I think that the winner puts themselves in a title eliminator, and the winner of that fight would then fight the champion, sort of thing. But yeah, it's an important fight for the division. The winner will emerge as one of the top contenders. So this is kind of, I mean, it pretty much is a striker versus grappler. Who are we fucking kidding? But the thing is that Strickland is not a bad grappler, and Hermanson isn't a terrible striker. Like, he's not a great striker. Like, Hermanson isn't going to knock Strickland out. But I think what's going to make the difference to me is Jack Hermanson's grappling. I'm picking Jack Hermanson. Strickland is a good fighter, and he had like a decently competitive fight against Usman. I mean, Usman clearly won, but he was somewhat competitive with Usman. Usman said it's one of his tougher fights, even though I thought he was thoroughly handled. But it's weird, like, other than the Usman fight, and maybe like Uriah Hall with the name value, he doesn't really have a lot of killer wins. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to shit on the guy, but like Brees, you know, like Court McGee. And that's why the arguments for Strickland to me aren't as strong. Like, he's not going to knock Jack Hermanson out. All this shit about Strickland being a killer and a psycho, that is cringy edgelord bullshit. Sean Strickland has the emotional maturity of a fucking 18-year-old. So, of course, the young, stupid, like, little idiot kids you see on Twitter eat that shit up, dude. Like, they love Strickland. He's their fucking little edgelord god. But he ain't no fucking killer, dude. He might kill somebody in real life, but like, he ain't killing nobody in the fucking octagon. He can't even finish Uriah Hall and Jack Marshman and like he's taking these, and Jotko, dude, he's taking all these chinny middleweights to the cards. To me, he's a little overrated. He's a little overrated. He's definitely overhyped. And he's fucking pillow fisted. He's not going to knock Marshman out. Marshman has fucking good cardio. And people like, I cannot believe that this is the reason that people are actually picking Sean Strickland. Comparing Court McGee's grappling to Jack Hermanson is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever fucking heard in my life, dude. Like, people are, oh, well, Court McGee couldn't take him down, so that's why he's going to beat Jack Hermanson. Give me a fucking break, dude. Give me a fucking break. I don't think Jack Hermanson is going to have a problem taking Sean Strickland down. This is how I see this fight playing out, man. This is how I see this fight playing out, and this is going to be my pick. Like, my official pick. I think that Strickland will stuff the takedowns early. But I think that Hermanson will stay competitive on the feet early. Dude, Uriah Hall is one of the most gun-shy fighters there is in the UFC. And he hung over 100 fucking significant strikes on Strickland. Like, doubled his career high. A gun-shy fighter, like, I don't think Hermanson is going to struggle to, like, Sean Strickland is pretty fucking hittable, dude. I don't care what his fucking defensive stats say. The motherfucker has a shitty Philly shell, and he literally just, like, leans back. It's not that fucking difficult to hit him. He's just been fighting guys that are, like, chinny, like, has-beens. Uriah Hall is a shell of his former self, and, like, had a career high, like, activity. Like, I don't think Hermanson is going to get dogged on the feet. I think he will have success in the grappling. And I think eventually, as the rounds go on, getting into the third round, fourth round, I think that Hermanson is going to really start making his takedowns count. And I think that once he gets on top of him in the fourth, fifth round, he is going to fuck Sean Strickland up. Like, I think Jack Hermanson on top is a motherfucker. He's going to be relentless. Jack Hermanson is the true fucking psycho. You want to talk about psycho boy? Jack Hermanson has that real fucking psycho look in his eyes. And he's that quiet psycho dude. And I'm telling you, when he gets on top of Sean Strickland, it is going to be over, dude. I got Jack Hermanson finishing Sean Strickland in round 4. TKO. I thought about maybe like he like gives up his back and he gets the choke. That could happen. Like he's fucking him up with the ground and pound, and then maybe like gets a sub out of it, but I don't think so. Like I think he's just gonna stop. I see Strickland just turtled up, like defending it, like quote unquote, like, you know, defending himself, and like, but he's just gonna be getting shelled, and they're gonna stop it. So yeah, I got Jack Hermanson by 4th round, GMP TKO. Yeah, dude, he's a fucking baddie boy, man. He's a fucking baddie boy cringe lord. Jack, I've been knocked out 4 fucking times, Marshman, and Strickland couldn't put him away. Why won't you fall, Jack? Because you don't hit that hard, motherfucker. Clearly. You can't finish Uriah Hall and Jack Marshman and Jocko. Get the fuck out of here, dude. The only reason you finished Brendan Allen is because he fought like a dum-dum. Fucking Marshman, give me a fucking break. He is, man. He's a hype job. He's a fucking hype job, dude. Yeah, Strickland's a better striker. Yeah, he's a fucking Rasta clot, dude. He's a fucking blood clot boy. Dude, seriously, man. That's why I'm pissed. That's why I'm really pissed, because I wanted to fucking bet Jack Hermanson. I want to do that shit on DK, and I fucking can't. Oh well. Oh well. Say la vie. But yeah, that's my picks, boys. That's my damn old picks. I guess I'll just put it up as a final Yeah, exactly. I know, man. How could you, Moise? How could you? How could you betray your Scandinavian countrymen? I want to talk about value. Tell me Jack Hermanson doesn't have value against a pillow-fisted middleweight height job? Give me a fucking break. But yeah. Yeah, I'm like 70-30 Jack Hermanson, maybe even 75-25. Yeah, that's what I got. All right, I'm gonna put on my picks. All right, so I got. We'll go by them one by one as I type them out, so there's not dead air. Okay. Let's see. My picks be Bondar, Rowe, Bondar, Rowe, Jelton, Heilton, however-ton, gonna whoop a fucking Danilo Marquez's ass, ton. Almeida, Davis, dude, Alexis Davis. Alexis low-key kind of got the body out of Davis. I will say Marc-Andre Barrio. Marc-Andre Barrio. I will go with, dude, I'm going Jackie Boy. Are you still going to do that Canadian parlay? Because I got all damn three of them. I got all damn three of them, Bobo. Dawodu. Castaneda. Juicy Julian. My fucking Pooh Bear. I'm going to go Shaft Cat. Mucus in my throat cat. Going with Puna. And Joker, kiss the ground, Joker boy. All right, here we go. All righty. Make sure I got everybody. Oh, yeah. Forgot. The smartest man alive, Brendan Allen. All right. Yeah, I think I got everybody now. So, yeah. Here we go. Them's my picks, boys. Bondar, Rowe, Almeida, Davis, Barrio, Dawadu, Sexy Mexi Castaneda, Juicy J. Arosa, Pooh Bear, Battle, Brendan Allen, Shavkat, Puna, and the Joker. And there you are. Great day. Only one? Fuck yeah. Manson injured himself while ice fishing too. He is not 100%. God damn it, boys. Don't you say that. Don't you dare say that. Do they have the odds for the Alvey fight yet? Which Hall General Classic Swede move? Yeah, Allen is like minus 400. Jesus fucking Christ. I injured myself doing dumb shit on the ice. I hope that's not true. You're right. I'll never let you go, Jack. Kate Winslet, Sean Strickland. Yeah, well, fuck. Jesus Christ. David and Bondar parlays of the week. Oh, Davis and Bondar. Damn, I was half asleep listening. I think I dreamed it. That's hilarious. We only disagree on one fight for once. So that's fucking tight. This Canadian decision parlay, I don't hate that, dude. God. 4 different. 3 I go back to Castaneda. I threw a cheeky $5 or £5 on Davis decision, Dawodu decision, Balliol inside the distance. I like that, dude. I don't think it's out of the possibility, man. Barrio is relentless. Like, if you ain't tough, I mean, you better. I don't know, man. Jeez, Tapology. He got dominated pretty bad by John Salter. I'll say that. Like, Korshkov, like, his losses are good. Like, Carvalho, Korshkov, Salter. Like, Salter's a good grappler. But, yeah, man, he can be handled on the ground. And he's been knocked out before, dude. I know it's a long time ago, and I know he's a much better fighter now, so there's really no point in even bringing it up. But it has to be said at some point on the stream before it ends. Dude got knocked out by Brandon Thatch. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that means that that's the reason he's going to lose. I'm just saying it's not like it's impossible to knock him out. Just saying. If Brandon Thatch can do it, Marc-Andre can possibly do it too. Like I said, Chidi, that was a while ago. It was 10 years, over 10 years ago, but you know, Korshkov was only a few years ago. So it's not like the guy cannot be stopped. You know what I mean? Barrio ain't pillow fisted either. So yeah, I like Marc-Andre a lot in that fight. God. Womp, 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 womp. Well, that is fucking bonerific. Cool stuff. Well, that's the car, boys. That's my picks. I'll probably just go to 3 hours, man. I was thinking about going a little bit more, but I do have some things I need to take care of. It's getting to be a little later in the day. Got some things I need to do, but I will go a little bit further. We can talk a little bit about whatever y'all want to, man. I guess we can talk Mecca for a second. I don't really know what's going to happen. Like I said, I'm not trying to like gossip about the drama and shit, but I don't know how that's going to affect the teams. But I'm sure Ark will work it out somehow. He's always finds a way to make that shit work, no matter how crazy it gets. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with that, man. I feel good about our fucking team, dude. I don't know why everybody hating on Team 1. I mean, I get it. Like, I'd be the same way. If I was on Team 2, I'd be hating on Team 1 too. But yeah, I mean, there's good players on our team, man, that are experienced with Tapology. So this is a good warm-up week, man. I got to bounce back this week, dude. I've been doing terrible with my fucking 22 picks. So got to get back on track, get warmed up for the Mecca. Still on for 271 as far as I know. And I've got most of my picks made for 271, but with it being the Mecca, the methods and all that, yeah. So if you boys want to, Bounty One wants to get together this week and brainstorm, put our heads together, just let me know, man. DMs be open. Holler at your boy. But yeah, I feel pretty good about our team, dude. Solid team. 2 winners. Well, I don't know. One winner. But yeah, nah, I mean, I still feel pretty good about it. I don't think that was gonna make our breaker team in any way. But yeah, Jack's really fucking good. Cage is actually pretty good on Tapology. I'm trying to remember who all. Yeah, I mean, Rush. I mean, it's funny, man. Like, as much as me and Rush have gotten into it, I can't say the guy's like he's had, hasn't had the best success in the Mecca, but as far as just like generally on Tapology, he's pretty good. His percentage is better than mine on Tapology. So yeah, Rush is a good predictor. But yeah, a lot of chaos in on team 1, but the vets are built for chaos, especially in the Mecca. So, we're just gonna keep on swimming. Learn to swim. Yeah, feeling good about it, man. Feeling good about 271. But yeah, if you guys want to get together, fine tune things, whatever, let me know. But yeah, that's about all I got for UFC stuff, man. About all I got. $10 people in the chat is fucking tight, dude. Shout out to the 10 people in there. Dude, I know, man. I know. You're telling me that's not going to be fucking material. You telling me those 2 motherfuckers will not be like coach, like, come on, man. You fucking suck. Yeah. Keep talking. Keep talking, wise guys. Nah, man, it's going to be good. Team 2 strong, man. Team 2, but we're up for the challenge, dude. Team 2 strong. We're stronger. Mentally undefeated. Colby versus Horace. Dude, seriously, man. Dude, give me a fucking break. I know, man. It's fucking screaming like stitch up, dude. Now it doesn't seem so far-fetched. Who knows? But yeah, I wonder, man. I wonder what's going to happen in some of these fights. 271. Some tough picks on there, man. Some tough picks. I've made up my mind on most of them. Still got a little tape study to do, but for the main card, I have my picks. I know that. Let me look at that real quick. Shout out to the 10 people still in the chat, dude. I love seeing them double digits, man. Double digits. Yeah, I've got my mind made up. Like, a couple of them I'm a little sketched about, but I know which side I'm on, kind of deal. You know what I mean? This week will be doing the tape study on the few that I need to, and then the methods on the rest. Because sometimes I have to tape study for methods more than anything else. So yeah, shout out to Mo, man. That was an awesome stream last night. Getting to watch tape on some of those and doing the deep dives. So yeah, shout out to him, man, for taking the time to do that. It was a lot of good quality on that stream. Good content, I mean. But Yeah, now the prelims of 271. Yeah, I pretty much know who I'm picking on the prelims as well. It's the early prelims. Like, I'm gonna need to tape Dobson and Malcoon. I'm probably gonna tape um well, I don't need to tape too many. I know who I'm picking on most of these, but I'm gonna need to tape for methods. Like, I'm gonna need to tape like I might need to tape Morozov and Silva de Andrade for method of victory. But most of these, yeah, most of the 271, man, I got my mind made up on these picks. I decided I'm not, some of these you can't help but overthink, but I'm doing my best not to do that, man, and just haven't had a good start to fucking 2022. I don't know what to say. Yeah, very funny. Very fucking funny. Lobby Queen says Moicano easy money. What's up, Lobby Queen? Poster looks mentally retarded. Yeah, a couple tough picks on the main card, but I done picked them, you know. But yeah, as far as this card goes, man, that's my picks. Got 3 dogs. Battle, Sexy Mexi Castañeda, and Jack the Joker. But I also think that Carlson Harris and Mike Trezano are good underdogs as well, if I'm being honest. So yeah, that's about all I got for UFC today. Jack, I don't know if you're still in here or not, dude. I had to watch The King again because I remember you talking about it, and I was like, man, I've only seen it the one time. It's been a minute, and dude, it's even better than I remember. It's so fucking good, man. I know people like it's Chalamet is like a little wispy little fuck, but he's really good in that, dude. And Edgerton fucking kills it. I forgot how fucking good that movie is, man. The King. If anybody hadn't seen it, I definitely recommend it. Sharp, realistic dialogue, good action scenes, believable like full armor Knights duel. Yeah, fucking great movie. There's Boba Fett's been really good. I haven't talked much about Boba Fett on this channel, man, but I think it's been really fucking good so far. There was 1 or 2 episodes where I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what's going on here? But then it kind of snapped into place, and I felt like, okay, I see where this is going. And like slowly but surely it's good. I don't know quite yet how I feel about like, I mean, I don't want to spoil too much shit, but like, yes, I have enjoyed the last few episodes though. It's been really good. I think overall the season's been really solid. And I'm anxious to see what's going to happen when the Mandalorian comes back for sure. So fucking awesome, man. I can't, dude. I literally can't. I have a physical like reaction. Like I literally like my body, like I seize up, like, oh my god, like I can't do it, Jack. I can't. It's fuck no. Neep, neep, nope, neep, neep, yep. Yeah, like I do like how they're doing that, man. Because they did it in Mando, and now they're kind of doing it in Boba Fett. And I like that, dude. I like how they're interweaving them. It's tight. Um, yeah, no, it's the Alpine is the cinematography is literally fucking breathtaking. It's those guys are like have some degree of braveness that I will never fucking have, but I literally cannot sit there and physically watch it. Like it just I can't do it. When that dude fucking like I thought like before he pulled that parachute, I was like, that dude's just about to die. But I mean, they wouldn't film that, so of course. But for a second, I was like, that dude's gonna die. Like if he didn't have a parachute, he'd be dead. Great day. Nice, nice, dude. Man, dude, I like thinking about that shit. Like, I haven't really even trying to think of the tallest mountain I've ever climbed. It's not even like the tallest mountain in Virginia. Probably Old Rag is probably the highest mountain I've climbed. I don't think Pinnacle Mountain's taller than Old Rag. Pinnacle Mountain's a pretty easy. Pinnacle Mountain, you go up a Pinnacle Mountain, like that's a Sunday day hike. That's nothing. Yeah, Pinnacle Mountain's 1,000 feet. I used to like going out to Pinnacle Mountain though. They have a little like park there, like at the foot of the mountain, like big ass fields and shit. You can throw the bee and the football and shit. Um, but yeah, I think Old Rag is the highest mountain I've ever climbed. Old Rag is not an extremely difficult hike, but it's not an easy hike either. Like you can't go out in your fucking Sunday shoes and hike Old Rag. It's a moderate. I'd say it's a moderate hike. Um, Old Rag is it's higher than Pinnacle Mountain. It's 3,284 feet. So it's a 1,000 meter peak. But yeah, I had a good time hiking that mountain, dude. It's been a minute, man, but it's got a pretty good view at the top. It's got a couple cool views. It's got one of those where it's like halfway up the mountain, there's like a view, and some people will stop there. But yeah. Yeah, Old Rag is a unique destination for rock climbing. I did not do any fucking rock climbing because I don't know how to. Its large granite exposures offer, there's like this. It's cool. It's like a halfway peak where it kind of like when we hiked it, it was cool, man, because we like, of course, I was all fucking stoned, but like, so that made it even cooler. But it was really misty and foggy. But like, once you got to the like this halfway point, there was like a break, like you got above the fog line and you could see out like other like mountains and hills and shit, but you could still see the fog below. It was really like misty and like mystical and cool looking, but it was eerie looking too. But yeah, you can see like it's got a fucking Google page. You can see what it looks like, Jack, if you want. But yeah, it's that's probably the the only notable mountain that I've really hiked. There's taller mountains in Virginia too. Fuck yeah. Yeah, you got to go to like fucking like if you want to do Matterhorn, you got to go to the fucking Alps. But Matterhorn's pretty dangerous, man. A lot of people died on Matterhorn. But yeah, I just like looking at that shit like fucking Annapurna and K2, man. They're just like literally just like take your breath away. They're so fucking big. Like they're so menacing looking, dude. Yeah, Denali's the biggest one in North America. Mount McKinley, as it used to be called. Yeah. I don't do no rock climbing. I'll do a little hiking. I'll do a little trail hiking. I ain't doing no fucking rock climbing. I do no fucking scaling and fucking piton and fucking belaying. I'm not doing any of that shit. Want to catch a cloud inversion? Jesus Christ. A cloud inversion while I'm on a mountain. Is that what that is? I don't know. Enchanted Rock, 1,800 feet, only mountain hike, very easy walkthrough. Yeah, Pinnacle Mountain is a pretty easy hike. Crabtree Falls, I've hiked that a bunch in Virginia. That's a pretty easy hike. It's cool. Like you hike up to this waterfall basically, but it's very easy. It's a little day hike. But dude, there's some cool fucking peaks. There's some like where I lived in Virginia in the fucking like it's trying to think of what you call it. Like it's technically the Shenandoah Valley, but it's the Blue Ridge Mountains. But there's lots of little like if you go along Skyline Drive and if you go along the Blue Ridge Parkway, there's lots of little like short hikes with big payoffs at the top, like really cool views from the top. There's this one Turk Mountain. It doesn't take hardly any time to get up there, but once you get up there, it's got all these really cool like rock formations that go down like the other side. Like you can't there's not really a trail that goes up the other side, but once you get up, you can see like all the way. You can kind of like walk all over the rocks, like going. I'm not describing it very well, but if you look at pictures on Turk Mountain, it's pretty fucking cool. There's a bunch of like little hikes like that all along that area in like in Augusta County there. Dude, so I actually I haven't done any like real serious spelunking, but dude, there is a place in northern Arkansas. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember because I did this like when I was like 18 or something. I think I was going to look. It was when I went with my dad to like do. I don't think it was either orientation for the University of Arkansas, or it was like where you go and like do a tour and like where you're like thinking about going to the college, and I can't remember what that's called, but it was either that or it was orientation. But I was up there, up near Fayetteville, and there's a bunch of good hiking up there. It's the Ozarks. But there's a trail called Devil's Den, and there's a cave there, but I want to say it was some other place, and I can't fucking remember the name of it, but it was a little cave. And there is a point where you do like you're flat, like you're crawling. There's enough room to crawl through, but you're still like crawling over shit that's like poking you in your chest and like your head and your back. Like it was not comfortable, but you go through it and you do get into this like smaller room that has like it has a little bit of like a waterfall like coming in from the top. That's about the whole cave though. It's not like a fucking huge cavernous thing, but I can't remember if it's Devil's Den or not, but that was the only time I've really ever done anything like that. And it wasn't anything serious. Like I think we had, I can't even remember if we needed a spelunking light. I can't remember, dude, but it wasn't anything like crazy. College visits, is that what? Yeah, it was a visit. I can't remember if it was a college visit or orientation. I couldn't fucking remember. Spelunking cave exploration. That shit is crazy though. Dude, have you ever seen fuck, what is it called? Is it Sanctum? The movie's fucking crazy. Yes, dude, it is Sanctum. It is Sanctum. That's like the underwater cave shit. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's Sanctum. It won't a shit like that. I've been to what's the one in northern Arkansas? Blanchard Springs. I've been to that shit. Yep, done been to Blanchard Springs. Took a little fucking I think we took like a field trip there in 9th grade or something. 8th or 9th grade. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Blanchard Springs is pretty cool. A guided tour. Don't touch anything now. Don't disturb the life, the life forms of the cave. But yeah, man, caves are pretty cool. They're pretty gnarly. There's some fucking super gnar ones. Call it caving. Yeah. Same shit, different smell. You say tomato, I say potato. Shit. Well, my wife has just informed me that dinner is ready. So that is my signal, boys. That's my cue. I'm just sitting here fucking running my mouth anyway. So, Man, this was a good fucking stream, dude. There were 11 people in here at one point. Great interactions, man. Fucking had New Jersey come up in here, dude. Shout out to him. Shout out to everybody else that came through, man. I hate doing the shout outs because I always fucking forget people. And I don't want anybody to feel like left out or anything. Like, because I appreciate everybody that comes through and listens to me just bullshit and just fucking run my mouth. I really appreciate that, dude. But yeah, this is a great stream, man. I'm feeling good about these picks, dude. There's a couple ones that I'm sketched out about, but overall, I'm feeling like I'm going to have a pretty decent week. I don't feel like I'm going to go like sub 500 or anything. Feeling pretty good. Some of them, I don't know, but I feel pretty damn good about most of my picks. And that's usually about how I feel when I do pretty good. So yeah. But yeah, shout out to all the usual suspects, man. Shout out to Lobby Queen. Usual suspects, you know who you are. Yeah, dude. Even the bots, man. Even the bot traffic coming through here, dude. Hey, it means I'm getting something. Means somebody's seeing like it's getting some kind of like activity or visibility that bots can find it and see that it's live streaming. Whatever, I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Not a fan of being on boats. I like it a decent amount. Like I can I don't really get seasick too bad. I haven't been on any like extended like trips out to sea or anything, or I've never been on a cruise or nothing like that. But I've been like boat fishing a shit ton, like lake fishing, and been on plenty of barges, and I don't know. I do all right. I do okay, but I've never been like out to sea. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to do with that. But come on to Texas, Jack. Everyone smoke a joint on a boat. Horn tubing, shit. Everything's bigger in Texas, dude. I don't live in Texas, so I'm not like I can't speak to it like Noah and Alex and like Ear and like dudes like Jesus Hernandez can. But the times I have been to Texas, Bubba, that's a big motherfucker. Like I haven't been through all of Texas, but I've been to Dallas a few times. I've driven through Texas, through the top of Texas, basically. Like, I think what we did, yeah, because we drove through Oklahoma. Because Arkansas is connected to Texas at the southern part of the state. But above that, it's adjacent to Oklahoma. So we drove through Oklahoma, and then so we didn't drive through East Texas much. But we went West Texas, dude. I'm telling you, man, it just like the landscape starts to change. The shit just starts to stretch the fuck out. Like you talking about as far as the eye can see, like dude, those plains, dude, those rolling plains and like plateaus and shit like that. It's cool, man. It's fun. When they say it's a big fucking state. Like it's kind of its own country almost feels like. It just so much fucking land. It's wild. It feels different. Like when you're it just does. It just feels different. I know some fucking fat asses in there. I know that. Some fucking fat ass women in there. I know that. On a lake is cool, but overnight on a boat at sea was not. I don't know if I could do that, man. I like, yeah, like I've been on like party barges and shit, houseboats and stuff. Stayed there, did okay. Yeah, I've never been like I've been. Nah, dude, I never really been out to sea on a boat. Not really. I mean, I swam in the ocean a shit ton, but nah, dude. Been on a jet ski in the ocean once or twice. That's about it. I do feel like everyone should work to be a little more self-sufficient. Even if you can't be completely self-sufficient, we should all be working toward as much as you can be. As much as you can be. I got drunk to sleep, but I was just rocked back and forth all night. I was hungover. God, fuck that. Dude, I remember one of my ex-girlfriend, like it was a girl I dated when I was in college. And like after college, she was my college girlfriend. One of her sorority sisters, I'm telling this girl, this is how you know I'm not a fucking gold digger. Because if your boy wanted to be rich and truly not do anything for the rest of his life, I would stay with this chick because her parents were fucking loaded. But her sorority sister, her family was loaded too. And they had this big fucking, I'm going to go ahead and say it wasn't, I guess you could technically call it a yacht. Like it was pretty fucking big, dude, but it was on a 10 Killer Lake in Oklahoma. And we stayed on that. And we weren't really going anywhere. Like it was docked the whole time, but we were getting fucking drunk, baby. So like, yeah, I was in that. I could still feel the rocking. I remember being like hungover during that, and I wanted to just fucking die. I wanted to be drowned at the bottom of fucking 10 Killer Lake. It was so miserable. So yeah, I can see that. Like, I don't know if I would ever want to fucking do an extended trip out to sea. I don't know if I'm fucking super keen on that. Appreciate it here. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Yeah, man, the usual suspects, Jersey, Lobby Queen, everyone that came through. I appreciate y'all, man. This has been a lot of fun. I will be back next week, probably. Like react to dude, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get all these right, so I gotta come on and eat some crow. So I'll probably do that Monday or Tuesday. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, that's about all I got. Like I said, once again, shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Looking forward to the Mecca coming up next week. Shout out to Mo MMA. Mo's got the new channel, Mo MMA, and also House of Mo, where he's going to do wrestling stuff. And I think he said he was going to do maybe even like a news thing or something on that channel. But Mo MMA will obviously be for the UFC and other MMA. Sorry, I'm just fucking talking like a retard right now. But nah, man, shout out to Mo, shout out to Ark, shout out to everyone in the community. The usual suspects, y'all are the shit. I'll be back. Good luck to everybody this weekend, man. Good luck on everyone's picks. Good luck on your bets. Hope y'all make money, even if it means I'm getting my picks wrong, man. I hope y'all make some money. Hope y'all have a good weekend. I will be in touch, man. Anybody that wants to talk some fucking shop about 271, man, wants to talk some Mecca, Team 1, holler at your boy. Team 2, the Jabroni Landers are getting fucking dealt with, and the Highlanders will prevail. So, yeah, man, y'all have a good evening. This has been just my 2 cents, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.